Hello and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You are gathered with us tonight on a Thursday for, I don't know, Trouble in Tokyo? What do we want to call this?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a clever name. But yes, we are back.
I'll be
We left
right
for
back.
a minute after. We left for a minute after Bloodsport. If you were with us earlier, we're now back for Multiverse here on this wrestling-filled WrestleMania week and weekend. So, thank you for joining us.
Yay!
This should be a good show.
It's Impact. If it's not good, it's gonna be weird.
I agree. I agree. Bloodsport earlier was very good. For those of you that joined us or watched it, uh, feel free to watch our stream on demand. It is up on YouTube. So,
Hey, Ash.
hey, Ash, what's up? How's it going, brother? You watching that? You up watching Multiverse?
Okay, who has
Yo,
better hair?
Ash.
Who has better hair, Yamura or
Or
Tanahashi?
Tanahashi has the best hair. What do you think, Sammy? Yuya or Tanahashi hair?
Can I go with myself? I don't want to have to choose between the two of them.
Couple new people I'm not familiar with. What's up? Cyber Adam 11, as well as Mets 2128. It's just getting started. I don't know. They haven't told us what the first matches yet. I mean, they just had Yuya Uemura versus oh geez, I'm trying to blank on his name already. Gabriel Kidd, but that was, I guess, technically a pre-show match. I don't know. So we'll see. Perfect. Hey, thanks so much. We appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. Glad to have you here.
Yes, Ash. Tanahashi does have the better hair. But you have to ask sometimes.
Ash,
Don't
when I
ask,
go
you don't
overseas,
know.
we're gonna have to hang out. What do you like to do? Karaoke, drinking? What do you like? Let me know.
There you go. I think Anika will join us at some point too. She said, most likely. I'll be right back. One
You know,
second.
I'll be busting some Billy Joel while downing some bottles of whiskey. Tell you what.
Why?
Why not?
Who just randomly listens to Billy Joel?
You don't like Billy Joel?
No, I'm not saying that. Just who randomly listens to Billy Joel? Like, who randomly is like, I think I'm gonna listen to some Billy Joel. It's usually something gets in your head about a Billy Joel song, and then you listen to it.
Holy shit! We're starting off with the X Division Scramble match,
Ooh.
right?
They go all in.
Hey, they're taking Triple H's advice from WWE 2K 22, 23, where he says you got to have open a show with a strong match. Adam Cole versus Eric Young. Yeah, I'd be in for that for sure. I'm a huge Eric Young fan and a huge Adam Cole fan.
Where is Eric Young?
Yeah, since he left by design, I haven't seen him anywhere.
Is he like injured?
I don't know. Have to ask the great Google machine. I bet they can tell us. There you go. One of the best Disney soundtracks was Oliver and Company, written by
Mm-hmm.
Billy Joel.
Again. But I like Billy Joel. Well, you randomly just be like, huh, I'm gonna put on some Billy Joel. Or do you hear something and you be like, damn, that reminds me of this Billy Joel song. And then you go listen
For
to it.
for
And then
my
you
winter playlist, I think like 4 out of the 50 songs are Billy Joel songs.
I have
My
like
top 50 most listened to songs, like 4 of them are Billy Joel.
first. I didn't know he was going back to WWE, but that'll be interesting. Is he actually going to wrestle, or is he just going to be backstage, or what? It'll be interesting
well,
to see what
since
happens there.
this is that
Um,
I think 2 of
but
them were Nelly.
it's gonna be
I
Love me some
have
Nelly.
I have an always good playlist, and there's probably anywhere from 7 to 10 Billy Joel songs on there out of like 150.
I like Billy Joel, but he's not going on any playlist that I'm going to listen to randomly. I literally have to hear something that reminds me of Billy Joel, and then I'm listening to Billy Joel. I've never heard someone be like, I'm going to just listen to some Billy Joel.
Actually, when I was taking care of my grandma, I had to paint the house that we stayed in, and I listened to Billy Joel while I painted the house.
See, random things make you think of Billy Joel and make you listen. Um, I
I can
have
actually tell
Trinity
you who we
Bills.
all picked. Let's see.
I
We
have
all
Trinity
actually picked for this
Bills.
show.
Yes.
Let's see. Anika has Kaz. CM has Trey. Sammy picked Swanee, and I have Trey. So me and CM got Trey Miguel. Anika went with Kaz, and Sammy Joe went with Rich Swan.
But although I got Rich Swan, I'm not rooting for Rich Swan. Let's go, Rocky.
See,
Yes, he's the champ heading into the match, Noah.
see, but
And
like
the winner wins the belt. So he's defending his belt against 5 other guys. 5 other guys.
it's a memory. It is a memory. See, Rocky is great, but Rocky is a bit player, unfortunately. He came in at just the
hmm
wrong.
Hey, Rocky. What's
There you
up?
go. Ash says first ever English song, non-nursery rhyme, was Billy Joel's "Uptown Girl." There you
Okay. That's what we're singing. That's what
go.
we're gonna sing, Ash.
And,
Uptown Girl, get ready.
and
They got
Cyber Adam, much like all of us here at Workhorse Wrestling Network, is a Rocky Romero fan.
oh,
We all
shit.
love Rocky
Oh,
Romero.
shit. Damn, Trey. Damn. I feel uncomfortable watching this.
Yeah, Rocky. Yeah, I know. I know.
See, Sammy Joe's such a Rocky Romero fan. His cat's name is Rocky.
Do 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 do
Here
do
we
do
go.
do 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 do.
Miss Anika's going to be joining us in just a minute, it sounds like.
Is that right? You want some catnip? You want some catnip? Yeah.
This
Okay.
No,
this
thank
this
you.
could be one of the best matches on the card.
Enjoy.
As taken down by Kevin Knight.
Ooh.
Kevin Knight hip tossed over. Swanee hip tossed by Clark Connors. Back and forth. Everyone's getting a hip toss.
Jeez.
Oh, a 6-man drop kick. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Jay White versus John Cena. That's an interesting suggestion. Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no. First off, why would we ever want to subject Jay White to that?
There
Now,
was a,
Jay White versus Edge, I could go for that. Jay White versus Randy Orton, that would also be pretty good. Jay White versus John Cena, I'm gonna
Well,
be
here's the
honest
thing,
there.
like,
Like
it's
you have you seen like the movies and like the skits and stuff where it's like two serial killers like out here working together like to have fun and torturing people? That's what Randy Orton, Jay White would be. And then you just add in like a sprinkle of Bray Wyatt for like just
That's the champion, Anika.
is she talking about Trey Miguel or Kevin Knight?
you
talking about
better girl.
Trey Miguel, right?
Girl. Oh God!
So,
Please don't get
you
him started on this shit.
Jay White today versus John Cena 15 years ago.
No,
Yes, I'd be here for that, but not today.
no.
I just don't. I'm not here for that today. Jay White versus Austin
Like
Theory. I'm here for
ECW
that all
one
day
night
long.
stand, John Cena.
Yeah.
That I guess that'd be pretty entertaining. Everybody booing John Cena and cheering for Jay White. Why not?
I'm here for Jay White versus Austin Theory, and I'm also here for Noah, who says Jay White versus Seth Rollins. Yeah.
Now that I want.
So personally, I'd love to see Seth Rollins, aka Tyler Black, get away from WWE and go somewhere where he could actually go and have some of these matches with some of these guys that are in these other companies that are amazing wrestlers.
That
I'd
will
love to
happen.
see him take a year off, go to New
That
Japan, wrestle Ospreay, wrestle Zack Sabre Jr., wrestle Dragon in a different environment besides WWE.
Give me Rollins. Give me Tyler Black in ROH or AEW.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all in for that.
It will probably never ever happen, but I want it. Yes,
Tyler
it can.
Black,
If
Tyler
everybody,
Black to
every
become co-head of the House of Black.
hold on, pause. There was like a period of like 2 or 3 years. Every male champion's first opponent was either Dolph Ziggler or The Miz. Every single one. It was clockwork. Women, it was Natty. For years.
Yeah. Cyber Adam wants Okada versus Seth versus Jay White versus Shinsuke. I'm here for that. I mean, I'd pay to see it.
Where is Shinsuke?
Yeah, I haven't seen Shinsuke in a minute, right? And Ash says Tanahashi versus Cena. It'll be the ace of New Japan versus the man you can't see.
Tanahashi versus the Invisible Man would probably be fun for me.
So is nobody going to acknowledge what I said?
I guess I must have missed it. It wasn't a deliberate thing. I'm sorry.
Tyler Black joining the House of Black?
Yeah, I mean,
Him and Buddy Matthews together again.
Yeah.
Father and son reunited.
Father
Buddy
and
would
son.
probably be like, bruh, I love you.
They're all both the same age. It's all father and son. But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I would be all right with that, depending on how they book it and how they book him. And yeah, I mean, let's see. Ash says Jay White versus Keith Lee. Jay White versus Chad Gable.
Ooh.
Sorry, Tyler Black is Seth Rollins. So before he was Seth Rollins, he was Tyler Black on the independent scene. So
Be careful.
Although I will say, Seth, no trying to take Alistair's eyeball, okay?
And to be fair,
none of that.
this is bad insider wrestling fandom
Malachi,
stuff.
my bad. Malachi.
Really, by this time, most people shouldn't know him as Tyler Black. Like, you have to go way back to know him as Tyler Black. He's been Seth Rollins for a long time, and that's how he's made his name. Like, I prefer Seth Rollins when he was Tyler Black before as a wrestler, because I'm not a huge fan of the way WWE constrains their wrestlers and the way they book them. But he is Seth Rollins for all intents and purposes. Most people don't know who Tyler Black is at this point. When you compare his independent run to his WWE run, there's no comparison. So
some people, man, there's a population of folks who know him as Tyler Black.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ash says Suzuki versus Keith Lee.
Not the ones you're thinking of.
Suzuki versus Keith Lee versus Otis versus Moose.
That's a lot of big meaty men.
I would say that's quite the mashup of men. What is that? That's 4 different companies.
Would you like some mashed potatoes with all that meat?
Oh, Kevin Knight's on the top rope with somebody.
They are not. Who? Okay. Oh, shoot!
Oh!
Ooh. You guys are a second ahead of me.
1, 2. Oh!
Oh! I told.
Yep. So far in the predictions for tonight on this show, myself and CM are 1-0. Sammy's 0 for 1, and Anika's 0 for 1. Because Trey Miguel just retained.
Wait, we picked for Yu Gamora too, and I picked him because I like his name.
Oh, you did. You're right. We all went with Yuya. We all went with Yuya. You're right. So me and you are 2-0, and Sammy and Anika are 1-1. You're correct. That is correct.
Never go against the man who is pitching cannabis.
On Tuesday night at the cookouts, I'll actually announce the totals and the winner of all.
Headphones.
I'll tell who won each show, but then I'll give a grand winner.
Oh, I'm not gonna be the grand winner, y'all, because I didn't participate in all those picks. Because I like sleep.
I think this said like Lighter Ricochet won.
Headphones fell off my head. Sorry about the noise.
That's all right. Otis versus Jeff Cobb versus Lance Archer versus Almost versus Strowman versus Josh Alexander.
Okay,
How many did I do the last time? Did I do 10 or did I do 15?
10 or 15 what?
Push-ups?
That's a good question. I think you did 10, but I don't remember.
Okay.
That's quite.
I just did 10.
Cyber Adam. Yeah, I mean, I would watch it for sure, just if nothing else, for the chaos. Josh Alexander. Ash says Josh Alexander versus Chad Gable versus Zack Sabre Jr. versus Claudio. Now that match, that would be an insane technical battle. That match, I would be here for all day long. That would be insane.
I have to say, push-ups are a lot easier now than they were then.
What? I think
I'm
trying to get
getting
it right.
better. I'm getting
She
better.
got Kent. I'm assuming she meant Kenta, but then she tried to write it again and put it together again. Why Kent? Not totally sure what she's trying to say, but are we really getting Tanahashi and Mike Bailey second?
They're running
Oh
down.
no! Coming up next is the 8-man with Eddie Edwards and Joe Hendry.
Do you think that Mike Bailey will win MVP for the weekend?
If he doesn't,
yeah, I mean he's definitely. I mean I don't know how many other wrestlers are wrestling as much as he is. I mean, there's got to be other guys that are wrestling multiple matches this weekend, but I don't know anybody that's wrestling as many. He did lose
last
Dakota.
year.
He did lose Dakota Ibushi earlier, so far on my TV he's 0-1. So.
Well, I mean, I don't think we give it to the person who wins the most, do we?
No, not necessarily. No. I'm just saying.
Last year it was Minoru Suzuki.
Correct.
He's being a hater, Sammy. That's what he's doing. He's throwing his little seeds of hate.
I think it says, why can't you look at me like that?
Hate.
Here comes my boy, Filthy Tom Lawler. My favorite.
So if I start a Julia fan club, who wants to join me?
I mean, Julia with a G or Julia with a J? I mean, I already know.
G.
I was just joking. It was a joke. I'm not really the member of any fan club, so I don't. Yeah. I'm a hater.
How about a Kenta for Leader fan club? I'm also down with doing that too.
Yeah. I want to see David Finlay as leader myself, but I'm okay with Kenta too.
Y'all are weird.
Hey, look. We get to see Kratos wrestle twice today. Hey, what's up, Hassan? Welcome. Thank you to everybody here with us that chose Workhorse Wrestling Network for their watch along tonight. We know you have a lot of options, so thanks for choosing us. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button on this video. Hit the bell to be notified so you can be notified every time we drop new content. We regularly are live every Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all of you that live on the wrong coast.
Why are you talking about yourself like that?
For the cookout, where we usually come with a wrestling topic and then talk about all things not wrestling related as well. And then we're always here every Friday night live for Friday Night Fights, for SmackDown and Rampage and whatever else is going on. Then we also drop a couple pre-recorded shows during the week. We do All for Naught, which comes out on Wednesday, which is myself and Slam and Sammy Joe's review of Raw and NXT. And then on Saturdays, excuse me, we drop Under the Radar, which is myself and CM reviewing some of the lesser watched but nonetheless important shows: AEW Dark, Dark Elevation, Impact, Ring of Honor, MLW, and BTE. So check it all out. Follow us on Twitter. Join the Workhorse Wrestling group on Facebook. We appreciate y'all. Chime in the live chat. We'd love to hear what y'all think. Tell us what you think about what's going on with the show. Joe Hendry's in the middle of the ring right now. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Getting us all to believe in him.
Getting us all to believe in him.
He is such a great cult leader.
Right? Having a good day, Hassan. How about yourself? Hope all is well. Let's see. Will Ospreay, Ashes, Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson versus AJ Styles versus Frankie Kazarian. Yeah, that's another one of those matches. It's got a lot of talented wrestlers in it. It would be an insane match, I'm sure. Highly technical, very exciting. It'd be awesome to just have the ability to just put any combination of guys you want together and just actually get to see it. Like,
If it was an actual independent contracting type situation, we would.
yeah. Even then, I mean, without you being the booker, you're probably never going to get the match that you necessarily want or that is your ideal in some situations. But yeah, I mean, it'd be cool if there was just an overall pool of talent for every company to draw from, and you could actually do stuff like that where there wasn't exclusivity and guys with contracts and so on. So
Or there was a union.
yeah.
But alas, Vinnie Mac said no.
Yeah. I agree, Cyber Adam. Ring of Honor should be on TV. On Honor Club is, I mean, it is what it is. That's where people that have been Ring of Honor fans have always gone to watch Ring of Honor, so it's safe there, and people know that, like, as Ring of Honor fans. But at the same time, you're not getting near as many eyes on Honor Club on Fight TV as you would if it was on USA, TNT, TBS, whatever it was. So, and with Ring of Honor being so good so far to start, since it's been back, I mean, it's been better than Rampage. It's been better than Dynamite a few times. So since it's been back, in my opinion, it's definitely been better than Raw and SmackDown a couple times. So yeah, I mean, if it was on regular TV, I'm sure it would draw the ratings.
It's the guy who lost to Moxley in 90 seconds.
What is up with these damn lights?
Oh, it's PCO.
I know. I just hate these lights.
Right? Ash is on a kick here. He's just got rosters out, just picking people. Shibata versus Walter versus Claudio versus Miro.
Dear God, nobody would have a chest.
I was just gonna say, right? Like everyone's chest would be caved in. Over under, like the over under would be like 100 chops for the whole match.
PCO versus Ric Flair. Ric Flair first match.
Hell no. PCO versus Ric Flair.
You want Ric Flair to stop wrestling?
Yeah, Eddie Edwards and Sami Callihan in the ring kicking this off.
Sheesh.
Going, right? Just exchanging right hands. Fighting in the phone booth all on top of each other. Oh, Callahan with the nice suplex.
See, this is what I want like Survivor Series to be like different companies fighting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it'd be dope if Survivor Series or War Games was AEW versus WWE versus New Japan. Like, how dope would that be?
Absolutely, positively amazing.
Right? The problem is you'd have each company's booker fighting over who gets to book it and who gets to win. You'd never get to a consensus, right? Because everyone would want their company's guy to win, right?
I mean,
Like, do you see WWE, Triple H or Vince agreeing to lose to Tony Khan's team or the New Japan team? Like, I don't know.
if they could win like the big match, like the main event, yes.
Yeah, yeah. But that would have to be the stipulation. We'll lose the smaller matches if we can win the big.
You know that would be what it was.
Yeah. See, Cyber Adam says Miro versus Suzuki versus Gunther versus Keith Lee. Yeah, there's another one. Big Chop Central. Oh my God. This would be seriously potentially the worst match of all time. He said, Ash says, I know this will be a dream match, a triple threat for Luke Owen from Wrestle Talk. Raven versus Johnny Knoxville versus Jeff Jarrett in a hardcore triple threat. That sounds like a Sammy Joe dream match.
Well, you
What was that? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Raven versus Johnny Knoxville versus Jeff Jarrett in a hardcore triple threat.
I think I need a few more beers for that one.
So does Jeff Jarrett and Raven.
Yeah, that's one I would pass on. I don't think I would watch that match. Raven's the only person out of those three that I even can somewhat tolerate.
Now, why don't you love Raven?
Compared to Johnny Knoxville and Jeff Jarrett, I love Raven.
How can you hate Johnny Knoxville?
I am not a jackass guy. There's something about Johnny Knoxville that just fucking rubs me wrong. Always has. I hated the show. I hated the whole fucking premise. There's something about that
he has a douche face.
Fucking rubs me wrong.
He has a douche face.
Yeah.
His face.
And
looks like a kid.
I mean, I guess I'm just, I'm an old square fuddy-duddy, whatever you want to say. That's not my kind of humor. I don't find Jackass funny in any way, shape, or form. Nothing about it is funny. It's not my kind of humor. So those guys just fucking irritate me, all of them.
I have Cody winning.
Yeah, I think Cody wins too. I think Cody wins too.
Just because Roman's going on another vacation. And his wife is probably going to have another set of twins.
And because he's been champion too long and it's time for fucking something different. I admit that the Bloodline story has been good, but I would argue that Roman Reigns has been probably the weaker part of the story itself as far as the character work. Jay and Jimmy have been better. Sami Zayn's been better. I think you could argue Solo's been better and he's done less as far as just his character portrayal during the Bloodline stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not, and I'm tired of the belts on Roman. So I'm not a fan of Cody being champion either. I'm not a huge Cody Rhodes fan either, despite being the savior of racism and the ender of racism. I'm not a huge Cody Rhodes fan, but I'm ready for something different. So
I've heard so many arguments going both ways that honestly, I'm just like, no, I don't care.
I'm still pissed. Honestly, I'm still pissed that Sami Zayn isn't the champion going into WrestleMania. So
yeah. Okay, that you got me there. Sami Zayn should be the champion, yes. But now that Sami Zayn isn't the champion and he's not going for the title, it's him versus Cody. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Cody being champion, and if they want Roman to get to 1,000 days, well, whatever.
And we have a breakdown.
We do. Everyone's in the ring. It's a melee.
Yeah, all you do is split the belts, have Roman remain Universal. Cody wins World Heavyweight. Roman can hit 1,000 days has to forfeit the belt and keep it moving.
I think Cyber Adam's right.
I will say I would prefer the headlines for Monday to be from undesirable to undeniable instead of Roman Reigns supreme. You know.
Yeah. I'd prefer to see Bloodline loses all. A Bloodline loses everything because I think they're going to lose the belt to Sami and KO, and then I think Cody's going to beat Roman, and I think they're going to walk out with no titles.
I kind of want the Usos to win just so like they can be like, well, we're champions and you're not.
Yeah, that would be funny. At the same time, if they don't pull the trigger and put the tag team title belts on KO and Sami now, man, they're never going to put a belt on Sami Zayn then. I mean, he should be the champ, let alone not the tag team belts either. Like, come on.
Do not do this, PCO.
He's about to. Kratos killed him instead.
Thank God.
Sami Zayn has held a title on the main roster, though. One.
Yeah. That's true.
I mean, some people say it's two, but it's one. He never lost it.
Ash wants to see Mike Bailey versus Swerve versus Ricochet versus Vikingo.
Let's get Sam's opinion. Is Sami Zayn a one-time or a two-time Intercontinental Champion? He never lost the belt. He was just stuck in Canada due to COVID.
One?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's one time.
Hold on. Now, did he ever get it back?
Yeah, he did. He beat Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles in a triple threat ladder match.
That's correct. No, technically, it is two.
But he never lost it.
No, he had to vacate it, though.
I mean...
They vacated it off of him because he was in Canada.
Right.
Curtis Axel was never... No, was it Curtis Axel? Or was it...
Never eliminated from the Rumble?
Never eliminated from the Rumble. Still doesn't make him the Royal Rumble winner. As much as I argue it should.
That is true. That's what they should do next year. Curtis Axel should come back after never being eliminated however many years ago that was. Be like, I was never eliminated then.
Cody Rhodes, I challenge you.
Right? Oh, Cyber Adam contends that Sami is a 3-time Intercontinental Champion. When was the 3rd time? You'll have to enlighten us. What are the 2 that you have, Sammy? So you have the triple threat. You got it back.
He won at Mania or the pay-per-view before Mania. One of those 2. I think it was the pay-per-view before Mania. Yeah. So, like, was it Fastlane or Elimination Chamber? It was against Braun Strowman.
That's right. I vaguely remember.
I can tell you that. It was against Braun Strowman.
I vaguely remember that. Okay. And then they took it from him because he couldn't. Here comes our WWE expert. She'll always remember. Miss Anika, how many times has Sami Zayn been Intercontinental Champion? Go through it with her, Sammy. You were just telling her.
Like, you want to get
Anika says 3. Anika says 3. I mean, not Anika. CM, I'm sorry. CM's saying 3. I bet you Googled it.
I was saying 1.
Did you Google it, CM?
No.
So what are the 3 times?
All right, we have once March 8th, 2023 on one handicap match with Nakamura and Cesaro.
Oh.
Braun Strowman.
Accurate.
Okay.
Then that's when he had
AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy. Yeah. They made him vacate it.
He had September 27th, 2020 a triple threat ladder match with AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
And February 11, 2022, which was also February 18th, 2022, in SmackDown versus Shinsuke.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that.
I can see them hot potato with it from Shinsuke to Sammy a couple of times, so that's believable.
And then it went to Ricochet, like in March.
Oh, Ricochet got the title off of Sami Zayn.
So 3-time
because I remember Ricochet being champion. I just didn't remember Ricochet. So
out of his hands.
PCO versus Kratos.
Well, that was during the era where the Intercontinental Championship wasn't defended ever. Not on a pay-per-view, barely even on TV. Shinsuke didn't defend it, and then they gave it to Ricochet had it, and Ricochet didn't defend it either.
Which really was crazy. I'm like, not one pay-per-view. Not one pay-per-view, we gonna get this match 10 minutes. 10 minutes, that's all.
I'll be right back.
But Gunther is going to be on Mania. They like Gunther.
Well, like they had a plan with Gunther. I think Gunther was going to go sign with them if they did not have a plan. He's like, before I sign any contracts, what's the plan for 6 months? What are we going to do? I truly believe that's what happened. Oh, you don't have to do that.
Oh.
This old man, please don't die.
That would be good. Owen Hart, Zack Sabre Jr., Bryan Danielson, Dean Malenko, Kurt Angle, and Chad Gable. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a clinic right there.
And it looks like we have PCO's team. Didn't I say it was going to be Team PCO because PCO is fucking insane?
I chose PCO too.
All right, I'll be right back.
Right here.
Yeah, we all prefer Walter and Butch. But, WWE said they didn't. So, who are we to want things from WWE?
So, Anika and CM had the winning team in that last match. Me and Sammy had the losing team in that last match.
I told you, PCO.
I'm already starting to forget what I am so far for the night. I mean, I'll give a grand total on Tuesday, but
you have one.
That other team was just
no.
We
all had Yuya. We all had Yuya, so we were 1-0 after that. And then I had Trey, and Trey won, so I was 2. And then I lost him, so technically I'm 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna have to do push-ups after every match?
Or you could save them.
You don't have to. Why you want to?
I've been doing this as a thing for my workout. Is for predictions. Whenever I get predictions wrong, I do 10. I did it the last time too.
For every 3, do 30.
Oh, we got a new person from the UK.
Well, hello, sir.
Will Rally is sport? Rally? I'll just call you Rally. How's that?
Yes, yes, they did.
Because I don't. Yeah, no, so what?
Yep. Trey, he won. I think. Yep.
Joe Henry today was not a good idea.
We are all Joe Henry fans, but Joe Henry's team sucked.
Yeah, I still thought him and Eddie Edwards would win, but fucking PCO. I'm so tired of seeing PCO on my team. And PCO got the win at that.
Why would you bet against PCO? He's insane.
This old man, he's insane. He wants to die in the ring with it.
Moose, 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 moose. It's moose time.
If you chat enough, he'll come.
When did he change his song? I haven't watched Impact in a minute, but like, when did he change his theme music?
I don't know. That's a good question. I didn't notice that it had been changed. I don't always notice the music every time. Well, right now my TV's on mute, so I can't hear it over here anyhow, so I can't hear the music anyhow.
Right. Side note, that theme song Omega had on Dynamite, what is that? I'm like, what is
That's his New Japan song.
Okay, I figure, but for the people in the back who don't know, okay, can someone say it?
You see what?
Rally says he's looking forward to the Fatal 4-Way with Deonna Purrazzo. The winner facing Jordan. Yes, the winner faces Jordan Grace and Mickie James if she's healthy.
If she's healthy.
At the 3-way at the next. It'll be a triple threat at the next pay-per-view. Rally's got Moose. I got Moose.
You already know.
Cyber Adam says it has been different change since 2 years ago. I'm not sure I forget what he's referencing. Is he referencing?
I think the Moose theme song from 2 years
No, I
ago?
think he's oh yeah, maybe he is referencing the Moose theme song. Yep.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Huh.
That would make sense. I think, let's see.
I'm gonna put on some chapstick. I'll be right back.
Anika got Moose. Everybody got Moose, but CM. CM's the only one that went with Jeff Cobb.
I want Jeff Cobb to win. Especially since last Wednesday. But
oh, so you're trying to change it now at the last minute?
I'm not trying to. I'm trying to see. You can't go with your heart all the time. I'm still going with Moose.
Okay.
On the paper, but my heart wants Jeff Cobb to win.
Okay, I get it now. I get it.
Haters.
There should be big men slapping meat for sure.
It's just
a lot of these matches are multi-man matches. Even if I go with my head or my heart, I'm getting it wrong.
Well, this one's a straight yes or no.
Moose looks so tall compared to Jeff Cobb.
I was going to say, you think Jeff Cobb is like tall and really big, and then you see him next to a guy that's really tall, and it's like, damn.
He's not tall and big. He's
not. He's just big. He's short and squat.
Just
he is Samoan or some type of islander.
Yep, for sure.
Now, there is the one man who I've been calling thick with 4 C's, Bronson
Jonah?
Reed.
Yep.
Yeah, Jonah.
Yep.
Thick with 4 C's.
Rally's asking if we saw the news earlier. NXT Battleground exactly the same time as AEW Double or Nothing this year. WWE added again.
The same day or the same exact time?
It says same time. He's saying same time. So same date, same time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Oh, actually he says May 28th could be different times. But
look,
same day.
They're always going to test the waters, but when it's the actual time, that's when I'm going to be like, okay, all right.
A lot of times WWE does afternoon. That way the European audience can watch too.
If AEW Double or Nothing were to lose to an NXT pay-per-view, that's all bad. I mean, there's no way that's going to happen.
The big difference, though, is that AEW is $50 and NXT is available with Peacock.
That's true. That is true.
Although, if you don't have Peacock, which a lot of folks don't, it is like $50.
WWE Network in Europe. They still got the network over there, which is better than Peacock, if you ask me.
Some folks don't have Peacock, so they'll go pay for it from like pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Oh, well, those people are dumb. Why would you pay $50 for a pay-per-view when you can pay $10 and watch it as many times as you want and watch other shit too?
They don't
just cancel the subscription at the end of the month.
Rally says he heard it was at the same time, but he's not 100% sure. So don't hold him on that. But
no worries, darling.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, I guess it shouldn't surprise me that. I mean, These are companies that are competitive with each other, I guess. WWE wants to be competitive with everybody. I think Tony Khan would be happy being friendly with everybody, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong, he wants his market share, and he'd love to have his ratings over everyone else's ratings. But I think ultimately he wouldn't mind working nicely with everybody and being okay with everybody, whereas WWE definitely doesn't want to do that. They want to be the top dog, and they want to be the only top dog.
Now,
So,
hold up.
TK has a rule, and it's a simple rule. If you want my wrestlers to perform for your show or to appear or whatever, all you got to do is mention that they work for AEW. If you do that, it's all good. Just pay them what they require to be paid.
But I like TK to say he just moved Moxley from what his boys thing that he's been planning for 2 years to do the first ever house show. So let's not act like I'm all goody with everybody else.
You talking about who?
When John Moxley wanted to do his boys new what was it called? It was a scheduling conflict with the house show, and John Moxley wanted to do his boys his new company, and he had that schedule on the book for 2 years.
Mox had a contractual obligation to Tony Khan when Tony Khan had already gotten first rights.
But for 2 years though, he had scheduled for 2 years. I'm saying,
he has first rights.
But a contract is a contract, but let's not act like TK is all cool
right.
Y'all.
You're right. You're right. I mean, it's fair to say when there's a clause in your contract that says I get first rights and everything isn't all kumbaya. Sure, I get that.
But it's not that he said, Mox, you cannot work there. It's, Mox, I want you to work for me that night. So it is a little different.
Yeah. And he typically sends folks that are going to get you money in the door.
Yeah. But thimble is different. Okay. My heart wants Jeff Cobbs to win because that was so not what you call it. I like what he just did. He was on Moose's back, took him out. Moose.
Yeah. Right?
Oh, wait, don't do that.
Oh, Moose just missed with the spear.
Meanwhile, I'm over here being like, man, I really want us to get a Moose babyface run one year.
Right?
No.
I like Moose. I had really high hopes for Moose, but he hasn't developed as fast as I was hoping he would. He still needs more time, and he's been around for a long time. I'm not sure we'll ever get quite to the point that I thought he would get to as far as being a little more polished, just a little bit better all the way around. Oh my God, Jeff Cobb has him. Holy shit. Second rope suplex. That's a lot of man to lift up from that high. Both men are on the mat. Both men are down. Let's go, Moose.
How long in the bath does it take that doggone pain away? Because nah, man. They ain't normally do that every day.
Cobb tried to go for the pin. Not a very good pin, but one count. Cobb's up. Moose is Cobb dragging him to his feet.
Hey.
Oh.
Where are they for this event?
Yeah, it's in Los Angeles.
Okay.
You know they try to keep all the events close together, especially because LA is LA.
Yeah.
And LA traffic apparently 5 minutes is really like 3 hours.
Rally says I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to Mania. Can't wait. Lots of bangers. Such a shame. Lots of bangers, as Sheamus would say.
After banger. After banger.
After banger.
No, I believe that this Multiverse United is indeed live. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think it's recorded.
Ooh. Okay, Moose. That was quick.
Yep.
It's all right, Cobb. It's all right. You got up eventually.
Backslide. Cobb with the backslide. Moose kicks out.
Ooh.
I think I'm ahead of you guys.
Oh.
Was that a headbutt or a shoulder check?
I don't know. It looked like a headbutt, and then they had Cobb headbutted him back. Both hit lariats. Oh, double kip up.
Nope.
All right,
It's
so
supposed
I'm
to
definitely
be.
ahead. I'm gonna pause it for a minute.
Jeff Cobb didn't quite get the kip up.
Yeah, time.
He got up though. He got up quick.
He needed 2 more minutes. He needed 2 more seconds before to get to do the momentum.
Oh, it's on YouTube as well.
You need them long legs to be doing that stuff.
I knew it was on Fight TV.
For
I didn't know it was on YouTube. I don't think it can't be free because they're charging $24 on Fight. So I can't imagine it's free on YouTube.
He might not have messed up. He might have gotten injured.
Yeah, he might have. Because it looks like he's moving a little gimpy right now. I hope not. Both men rolling into the ring on opposite sides. Both guys.
The forever TNA champion, Moose.
That's how long he's been in
right.
Impact. It was
forever
TNA. Bobby Lashley at the moment.
Right.
Who was it that took the title off of him, anyways?
Yeah.
Josh Alexander.
That was the Impact title, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
That's a good question. I don't remember. Rally says YouTube Premium. You have to pay and Fight too. Yeah, I assumed it wasn't going to be free on YouTube.
Freaking England. Ooh, you Brits. Got it.
Rally says Moose he's surprised Moose is on WWE. That's what I thought. I thought Josh Alexander took the title off of Moose. When you say Impact title, you're talking about the forever TNA title? What are you talking about, Sammy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
He had brought the TNA title back, and we had an Impact title and a TNA title at the same time.
Good time.
I vaguely remember that.
That was a wild time. It was only like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It was May of 2020. That's when he brought it back.
Mm.
But Josh Alexander beat Moose for the Impact title, TNA title.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever belt Josh has now.
Oh, I remember. It was fucking Christian Cage. That's who did it.
Oh, was it Chris? I thought it was Kenny Omega. And then Christian beat Kenny.
That might have been what it was, but I remember Christian was the one who threw away the TNA title and was like Impact and whatnot.
Mm.
Christian Cage retired the TNA title and was the Impact champion. I think that's how they did it.
Let's see. Yep. Rally says, yep, there were 2 titles. He's gutted that Josh is injured and out for right now. Oh my God, Christian G's. He forgot all about that. There you go. Swan lost both belts to Kenny.
He did lose both belts to Kenny.
Oh, Swan got the belt off of Moose. Swan lost to Kenny. Kenny lost to Christian. And Christian unified the titles again.
Let's go, thick cops. How you doing?
You know what? Shout out to Christian Cage. I don't think he gets enough love. I'm a peep. I'm a peep.
He gets enough love. I know I love him.
You said who win? Who won? Who took that?
I will gladly take the L off this match. I said with my heart, I wanted him to win. I said that.
Who was the only one who picked that, Coach Jeff?
Oh, Now, granted,
Right. Well,
I don't know. I've
I'll
got
be
moves.
back.
I've got moves for all 4 people. No, I'm just kidding. CM's the only one that had
I
Jeff
will
Cobb.
come through the screen and fight you.
I'll give her credit. She's the only one that picked Jeff Cobb.
Hater.
Move.
now,
Little hater
granted,
over
I
there.
think
Move.
Ooh,
because I
jeez.
think the results of Dynamite might have put some emphasis on who won today. But yeah, I'll take the L. It's cool.
Cyber Adam says
I think he might be hurt though.
he had Cobb too.
Oh, say it again, CM.
I think he might be hurt.
Riley says Christian Cage is a great heel, but I wish he was at Mania this weekend with Edge. Brood entrance, that would be amazing. Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Edge and Christian back together. I don't want to see them as Brood, but just as Edge and Christian back together, that would be awesome.
I don't want them together in WWE.
No, I'd much rather have them together in AEW, but
No. I don't need them to be together this weekend. We need Finn Balor to win. We can do the reunion some other day. But this weekend, Finn Balor needs to win.
we're getting. Is it the women's match next?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's see. What did everybody take here? Oh, we all picked someone. Oh no. Anika picked Giselle. CM got Masha. Sammy has Mayu, and I have Masha.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get every match wrong tonight. Oh, I found a recipe for a cake that sounded freaking delicious. It's so it's like a pineapple upside down cake and also like a carrot cake at the same time.
He already won like 3 times.
Anika's not happy with Cyber Adam.
Edge has won basically every one. Like we need to let Judgment Day win.
That just sounds like too many textures at one time.
So both Rally and Cyber Adam have Edge in their predictions. I think we all picked Finn, if I'm not mistaken.
Because Finn needs it. Finn really fucking needs it right now. And it's the demon too.
Yeah, all 4 of us picked Finn.
They're not going to have this match if Edge wins. No Finn.
Let's see. Cyber Adam says he wants Deanna. He picks Deanna to win this match. Yeah, that's the same. I'm not sure this is going to be this was a hard one to pick. I went with Masha.
They beat Edge one time.
He said
they beat
Edge won 3 out of 7 matches.
3 out of 7.
Dude, you cannot accumulate a Raw match or a SmackDown match. No, that don't go with the
The only one I got is the I Quit when they all ganged up on Beth Phoenix. That's the one I got.
So that's one. Are we counting when Judgment Day was like against Edge when he and like Finn wasn't in the group yet?
Okay. I don't think so. No, because we had to talk about when Edge went against them, right? Yeah, no.
I'm talking about Cyber.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Because like Clash at the Castle, Edge and Rey Mysterio beat Judgment Day. Like I'm trying to think of like when Judgment Day has beaten Edge aside from the one time.
And then Beth and Edge won against Rhea and
Elimination Chamber.
Right. That's correct. Edge won an Elimination Chamber.
Maybe on a Raw. He had some on Raw matches.
Well, I guess maybe Cyber Adam can tell us the other 4 times or the other times that they wrestled that were not.
Yeah, the other 2 times that Edge lost. Because we got the I Quit match.
Rally wants to know: do you watch GCW? Masha's GCW champ, beating the cage, and people might be. Yes, we do. We watch GCW. In fact, we do a lot of GCW watch-alongs.
True Heel Heat on Twitch Gaming.
That's right. We
True
do.
Heel Heat Gaming.
We do a crossover with True Heel Heat, and we do GCW watch-alongs on their Twitch channel, True Heel Heat Gaming on Twitch. We also will do some on here as well if we're not doing them on there. Such as tomorrow night, we will be doing Joey Janela's Spring Break, which is technically a GCW collective show on our channel here tomorrow. So,
I mean, we're going to be watching like 10 different shows. I can only have one going at a time. So, if there's 2 shows on at the same time, I'm picking one. Sorry, folks.
No doubt. That's how I am. I can only have one going at the same time.
I'm not. You can't make me. No.
You can't make me. No, I assume tomorrow. I mean, my plan is to watch Ring of Honor, and that will go probably through SmackDown. At least I would think it'll be at least 3 hours, and then Rampage probably it'll start. I guess Ring of Honor will probably start right or end as Rampage is starting. So I mean, you guys would watch SmackDown. Oh, Nico won't be here, but I figured Sammy would watch SmackDown, and I'll watch Ring of Honor.
Yeah. I guess I'll take the bullet.
Sammy said I didn't want to watch that shit.
Sammy said I was gonna have a Nico watch SmackDown while I watch Ring of Honor.
Put it on mute. But my sister's birthday tomorrow. That's why I can't be there, boo boo.
It's fine. I'll watch the Battle Royale and just hope that Mad Cat Moss doesn't win again, because I will rage quit. I will fucking rage quit if he wins that shit again.
Yeah, tomorrow is crazy.
All right,
last year and tried.
All right, you gonna go watch For the Culture?
It starts at 3, so I'm gonna take a nap and then wake up and watch it.
All right.
Things I did. Be on the lookout for that review tomorrow, guys.
Peace.
Later, sis.
Oh. Cyber says he was joking about the 4 times.
Oh.
So there you go. You guys aren't crazy. He was just fucking around. Oh.
Okay.
Masha with the huge tope into 2 people. Oh, Giselle up. Oh, so you're ahead. Here we go. Now Giselle.
I am so ahead.
Oh!
It's
little corkscrew
weird.
Something off the top rope.
Okay.
That was nice.
To my women wrestlers, I need y'all to catch each other. It feels like y'all really do. Like in any company, y'all have to do a practice run. Like hold them, put your arms out. We do not care if it's, we call it telling us that it's coming. Protect your fellow sisters, please.
Right? Y'all got to catch each other better than that.
I still go back to SummerSlam 2020, and it was Bailey and Liv doing a suplex, and it was like sliced bread. They're all there. They're all there, but it was like this is knife through butter, just shing.
That's funny. Masha just took out Miyu. Her and Deanna are exchanging punches in the middle of the ring. Oh. Masha with the combination and then the kick to the midsection. Nice. Hurricane Rana from Deanna.
Pump kick.
Yeah, that was a nice kick. Oh, Deanna with the pin. Broken up. By Miyu.
Okay. Shit. I saw I had notifications for my social media and went to check those real quick. Open up Facebook. It's a bunch of people I went to high school posting OnlyFans shit. Nope. Don't want to see that. Closed out. Saw Twitter, opened it up, and it was talking politics and was like, no, I don't want to see that either. Closed out. That's all I need for social media today. We're good.
Nothing good comes after 10 o'clock on social media or in life.
Right?
Well, it's 9 o'clock for ALW.
That's true. It's only 9:04.
So you only got one more hour, and that's it.
Good stuff's happening for another hour.
All right, come on now, chicks.
Right? Exchange right hands. Mayu and Giselle. Or Mayu and Deanna. Get into it. Oh, there goes Giselle. Masha. All four of them are in the ring. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Masha and
Right?
Giselle just kicked each other in the head?
Better than
Oh.
divas.
So nobody has Deanna.
Nope, nobody has Deanna.
Wow.
That's weird. Yeah, it's very weird. I think
Right?
I didn't choose Deanna because I'm not sure if Mickey James is still on her. If I lose, I retire streak. Is she still doing that?
Mickey James?
Mickey James, right?
I don't know. No, I
Yeah.
think it was. I think she was only doing that until she won the title. I don't.
Okay.
Now that she won the
No,
belt,
I think
is
that's
every
still
title
going.
defense the same thing?
Yeah, when she loses the
Oh.
title, it will be her retirement. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I guess I thought I misunderstood. I thought last rodeo ended when she won the title, and now she was just kind of back. I guess, but maybe not.
But needless to say, I know they already did Deanna versus Mickey James.
Right.
That's why I didn't go for her. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't do it again so soon.
Yeah, Deanna is awesome. In fact, for all intents and purposes, she might be the best wrestler in the ring. Honestly, I mean, she's really fucking good. Masha's good too. Giselle's getting there, but Deanna Peraza is really a good wrestler.
Like not to talk
Yeah.
about Impact as its developmental, but if she wants to go to a different company, she's ready.
Yeah, I didn't pick
If
her.
Masha wins this,
Go ahead.
if Masha wins this, she's on her way to being Women's Wrestler of the Year. Like,
No doubt, no doubt.
Mm.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, we'll have to see what the rest of the year holds out for WWE stars, but
Ooh.
as of right now, yes, she would be leading the pack for sure. I didn't pick on it just because I feel like I went with Masha just because Masha's been on such a tear everywhere. She's a champion GCW. She's getting a huge push at Impact lately. And so I kind of assumed that she was the person that was red hot, and so that's who they're gonna go with. But yeah, I mean, like I said, Deanna might be the best wrestler out of all four of them.
Oh no arguments here.
I want a Riho push.
Yeah.
They're trying, but I do need them to do a little bit better. Like that segment on Dynamite, that was not the best thing. We'll say
Like, honestly, I'm cool if Riho is the one who dethrones Jade at this point.
Wow.
I don't even like. It's sad to say I don't even think there had anyone in mind to dethrone Jade, except for Statlander, which is a dumb hurt. You don't know how long she's going to be out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with Statlander if you actually have her and you know when she's coming back and she's healthy and all that stuff. But yeah, without knowing, it's dumb to just wait for her. Yeah, I think they backed themselves into a corner with Jade. They've made her so unbeatable that there really isn't anybody that I believe is invited. There are people out there I think that could beat her, but I don't know. They haven't pushed them enough. They haven't built them up enough. Like,
here's the thing: is that Riho is like the ultimate underdog, though. Like, if anybody can just pull a win out of nowhere, it is Riho. She's done it 1,000 times before, and all she'd need to do is do it one more time.
Cyber Adam says Taya will beat Jade. She's the most viable candidate I've seen so far.
I
in my
love
personal
Taya,
opinion.
but I'm not putting no stink on nobody until they actually give me a storyline and something to chew on.
Let's see. Two of us went with Masha. Anika went with Giselle. And Sammy went with my Yamashita.
And none of them took us one.
No, I want to say that if any of y'all are bored, feel free to go back and watch the dream matches that we had done before. In that thing, I had selected Jade and Riho. Did I not?
I don't know. I'd have to.
I believe that was my number 2 dream match for women: Jade versus Riho.
I'd have to hear it again. I don't remember. I don't remember. I think your number 1 was Julia versus Mercedes Monet, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't remember who your number 2 was. So we all lost points on that one because Deanna won and none of us had her. So we'll all take the
I'll
L
be
on that
back.
match. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Rowley says it's got to be Mercedes Thunder Rosa or Chris Statlander.
Y'all have to get over this notion that Mercedes is coming to AEW. Yeah, like it's not happening anytime soon, y'all. It's not. The closing game is Forbidden Door.
He thinks that Rowley thinks that she'll be 100-0. That Jade will go to 100-0.
Dear God, no! Don't do that. Don't do that, TK.
He says Jade's not losing yet. Ty agree and has used Jaded for 10 years. Awful booking by Tony Khan. Road to Valhalla. It's called Getting. Dude is stupid in my opinion. I'm not sure. Getting.
Well, it is kind of messed up. They only called it the Italian name only one time. It's like, come on now.
Yeah.
Come on
for
now.
sure. Yeah.
She's been wrestling way longer than Jay. Don't do that.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt. Sued. Okay, yeah, sorry. Rowley says sued. Yeah, getting sued. Yep. Yeah, it's dumb. The whole situation is stupid. Like the whole I guess trademarking names and stuff. I kind of get it, and at the same time, the whole thing to me is stupid. I don't. It is what it is, I guess. Sued by Mark Sterling. Yep, there you go.
I love Mark. You got to give him the right angle and the right person. Honestly. Mark is stupid in the best way possible.
Mark is stupid in the best way possible. Are we actually getting this match next? Bullet Club? 4-way for the title, or is it just their promo leading up to the match?
Did it say next? It might be next.
Holy smokes. Rowley says it's about 5:10 a.m. there. He's half asleep. It's all good. We understand. Thank you for staying up to be here with us. Or getting up to be here with us. We appreciate it.
I get New Japan, go New Japan, but sweet Lord Jesus. Okay.
All right. Here we go. Bullet Club, baby. Let's see. Who we got? Who took who? Where is this here? Come on. Bullet Club. Where'd you go? There it is. Anika picked Motor City Machine Guns. Anika and Sammy went Motor City Machine Guns. I went Aussie Open, and CM went Bullet Club.
Again, I went with the facts that I had.
You're a robot.
I'm a robot? Me?
Maybe I'm the problem.
I'm not sure. Who's the
We're
problem?
all good from where I'm standing. No one's frozen.
Yeah, from where I'm standing, nobody's frozen.
Okay. From where I'm standing, ALW's frozen, but it's probably a me issue.
But yeah, Jeff Cobb won.
Oh, look who's back to join us. Bullet Club done went full. Blow NWO adding all these bums. Yeah. Bullet Club is definitely over-bloated, for sure. I picked Aussie Open as well, Rally.
I would love for Aussie Open to win.
Wait. You gonna take that ALW?
What?
You're talking about Ace Austin. You gonna take that?
Sure. I'm not the biggest Ace Austin fan. He's talking more about Chris Bay. That would bother me more than Ace Austin. But
nah. Chris Bay's been in Bullet Club for like 3 years now. He ain't new.
I guess that's true. He has been in there for a long time. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge. I mean, I like Ace Austin, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, I was very surprised when he joined Bullet Club. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was surprised too.
Blue, you gonna come on and join us for the rest of the show? Are you free to join the stream, or are you still streaming over on Twitch? And if you're streaming on Twitch, what game are you playing?
How many more matches we got?
Cyber Adam says Chris Bay's Bullet Club for 2 years, not 3. But yeah, still, he's not what I would call new. You mean Chris take the pin, Bay? That's fucked up. Don't do Chris Bay like that. That's fucked up, Blue. You don't always take the pin. Damn.
He is the best X Division champion in the last 5 years.
I don't know. Mike Bailey had the title.
I stand by my remark. Best X Division champion we have had in the last 5 years.
Ooh. Ooh. Don't know. I'm a big Chris Bay fan, but I don't know about that. Cyber Adam wants to know where we think Jay White should go next. Wherever he can be the best Jay White. I mean, I look, I won't blame him for taking money from WWE. I don't blame anybody who hasn't had the opportunity and wants to be either at WrestleMania or headline WrestleMania. I know that's still a dream for almost every professional wrestler in the world. So I don't blame anybody that wants that. Personally, though, I'd like to see him in an area where he could do stuff with everybody that he wants to. Where if he can go to, if he goes to AEW, he can do stuff with Ring of Honor or with Impact or New Japan.
If he goes to AEW, he can join up with Adam Cole and Juice Robinson, and they can be the rock hard knife perverts, baby.
So there you go. That's what Sammy wants. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Anika, what do you think? Where do you think Jay White should go?
Oh, if you go back to our previous videos, our dream matches and what's going to happen next after WrestleMania, I want Jay White to be in WWE. And that's for straight up selfish reasons. I want to see what all this New Japan stuff y'all talk about. We do all the matches I didn't watch. Because I gotta go on internet and find them. So give me Jay White versus Finn Balor. Give me Jay White versus Adam Cole. Cody Rhodes. Give me Jay White versus AJ Styles. Give me Jay White versus KO. Don't know if that happened, but I don't care.
Seth Rollins.
Yep. All right, we understand, Blue.
Versus Seth Rollins. Give me all that.
Yeah. I worry about WWE letting Jay White be Jay White. I mean, I don't know.
No, I will never say, "Oh, you're being paranoid." No, you have everyone who says that you have all the concerns. You have every right to be concerned about that. I will not say you don't have the right to be concerned about that. What are you doing, Sam?
I will say, if you're watching and paying attention, the biggest name to do either flip-flop, really, has been Cody Rhodes. And WWE has done him right so far. And I'm assuming we'll see them do him really right this weekend when he ends up with the championship. So,
and that's because they know Cody Rhodes is that he brings more than just being more than a fan base. He brings his wrestling studio. He can bring some of the people at AEW over if you treat him right. So they have more in the back pocket to make sure that he is in a nice position over there.
I think it's a 50-50.
Why do you say that?
Roman Reigns wins, lol.
Okay. We'll see. Again, because if he didn't take time off, I can totally understand that. But he took time off. He really did get inserted, and he wasn't I ain't gonna say he's not hot right now, but he wasn't Timmy Zayn hot. So for him to still have the spot at WrestleMania, yeah, he's in the best spot possible for him right now.
Cyber Adam says they should make a mixed tag title in WWE.
Not a title, but
I would rather have that in AEW. Straight up, fact of the matter, I think that'd be better in AEW. You got Kenny Omega and Riho. You got Sammy Guevara and Ty Conti. You got Adam Cole and Britt Baker. Like, the list goes on. You can do Orange Cassidy and the Alien, Chris Statlander.
I only like two of those people you just said. I'll not even go for.
I can name more people if you want.
I don't want you to.
We got Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford. We got the Blade and the Bunny.
Right, but he's talking about WWE.
Well, who do we have in WWE?
Well, like you're saying, it's couples. I love the mixed match challenge. People were just teamed up.
Yeah. Where it's just a month and it's over. Yeah, I would love that. I'm saying if we introduce titles, if we have titles, don't do that in WWE.
Yes, I want that so bad. I want
Keith Lee and Willow
to pounce someone simultaneously. I do want that.
Blue says at Cyber Adam WWE doesn't know what to do with the titles they have already. They don't need to add anymore.
You said something about AEW though. The All Atlantic that's now the international. So we can level you up.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I like it though, calling it the international.
Huh?
I dig it though, calling it the international. I think that's a better name than All Atlantic.
Like right there. Why did you go with All Atlantic? And there's more ocean than that. And it took you this long to say, you know what? I think
Japan doesn't touch the Atlantic. Maybe this is not a smart idea.
No, I mean I don't. Rally wants Jay White. Jay White should go to WWE, team with AJ Styles, Anderson, and Gallows. What do you think of that? I mean, I like it. I mean, I think it works. I mean, they're all Bullet Club ultimately. I mean, it works. I some of it's a little predictable, but at the same time, I mean, I'm here for it. I mean, I don't have a problem.
I just don't know about Jay White and AJ Styles together.
Not teaming, but doing them to fix each other. I do want that.
Yeah.
Well, like they have no history together.
Well, the history so refresh my memory. AJ Styles in Japan first, right? Then Kenny Omega.
AJ Styles left New Japan about the same time that Jay White went to New Japan and joined Chaos with Kazuchika Okada.
So my question is, who took the Young Bucks from AJ Styles first?
Kenny Omega.
Okay, and then Jay White took the Young Bucks from Kenny. All right, so.
Well, he didn't take the Young Bucks. He took Bullet Club. Kenny Omega kept the Young Bucks in the divorce.
I mean, I guess. Thank you. So it's been a minute since I've seen Impact in any capacity. These matches are pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think they wouldn't be, but like I said, we took a break from it. Like, oh, okay.
No doubt.
So AJ Styles did get to keep the Good Brothers though in the divorce, but then Paul happened and
yeah.
AJ Styles blames Paul.
Rally says, just an idea. Jay White's already been in AEW for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely I think he made an appearance or two, but I wouldn't call it really like a stint, that's for sure.
The build up to Forbidden Door could have been better. I want to say, I wouldn't mind them trying to get again. Well, we know Forbidden Door 2 is coming up, but
yeah.
Let some new people do. Let some new people that we didn't see last year headline this year.
Man, I'm just realizing now, Jay White got nothing in the divorce. Like he can have Juice Robinson and Adam Cole, I guess, but like Adam Cole's not really a member of Bullet Club anymore, anyways.
Yeah,
that's a whole lot. Of meat.
If he wants to go to Impact, I suppose he could have Chris Bay and Ace Austin, but does he really want Ace Austin? I don't know.
Rally says, I just want Brian Cage to go straight to WWE. Brock versus Brian Cage. Cage versus Bobby Lashley.
That's a whole lot of meat.
That is. I mean, I'm not a big Brock fan, but I'm here for it. I'd like to see Cage beat Brock.
I don't think they'll get him for the same reason why they didn't get Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
He's too short.
Wait, hold up. They're
too short.
To get Jeff Cobb, though?
No.
Nope.
They're not trying to get Brian Cage either.
Brian Cage
is like a decade older than Jeff Cobb too.
Ooh.
Yeah. Actually, we do. So Rally, we do a AEW Dark Elevation review show that comes out on Saturday. It's pre-recorded. It's not live, but myself and TM, she's not here. She was here earlier. Watch AEW Dark Elevation, MLW, Ring of Honor, Impact, and BTE, and do a little quick review on all of them. So if you want to check that out, that's up on the YouTube channel, Under the Radar. So yeah, Brian Cage has improved a lot. He's on Dark all the time, and he's done a lot of good work on Dark. So,
Brian,
AEW.
No shit.
Unfortunately, I think Blue's right. Real quick, where he says Brian Cage would be on main event, jobbing to Riddick Moss in WWE. I don't think WWE would know how to use him correctly, and I think he would end up being a mid-card jobber. Unfortunately.
WWE suffers from heightism. You're not going to get a push if you're short unless you got a lot of charisma, like Otis. Yeah. Otis can get a somewhat of a push because he's charismatic.
Otis.
Otherwise, you're screwed if you're short in WWE.
Yeah, he was, and I
look at Ricochet.
Well, he's short, but he's not big either. I think Brian Cage being big will help him in the push. But like you said, like looking at all the big people they have now, like you said, for me, it's not about the height; it's about the charisma. Like Braun Strowman, Omos. Like these people, like
they're big. They're big, tall, and big wide.
But
Brian's just big wide.
But I don't care about them though, because like storyline wise or any of that, they don't have it for me personally. And this is unpleasant.
But Brian Cage does.
I think in the ring, he's better in the ring. I'll give him that. I think that would push him more than the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Don't what, Mr. Cyber, you are a new subscriber here. One thing you need to know about our little circle is AEW can't stand short Hispanic men. And so
that's messed up.
Mysterio is his least favorite person in the world. You cannot say that. You cannot have him in the conversation. Be very, very biased and one-sided, and for no good reason too. Is there no good reason?
I mean, if I owned a wrestling company, I'd be the Willy Wonka of wrestling company owners. Hard-working, short orange men all around. Every last one of them. I don't need nobody else.
All the short kings in WWE made their names elsewhere before getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Only short king they have developed themselves is Shorty G.
Does that bring that back up?
That was so sad.
In my opinion, too. But after watching
top 5.
There,
I will give Rey Mysterio top 5.
All right. So
Santo's number 1. Santo is number 1.
Who's Santo?
Santos Escobar is the number 1.
No. The guy who wore a white mask and wore that mask in public every day of his life, and then when he finally took his mask off on TV, he died like 3 days later.
Okay.
Oh,
that guy.
I remember that one. I remember him.
He was the luchador, like El Luchador himself. Like If you couldn't hear, that was me knocking on wood.
So, give me the criteria for luchador.
A Mexican masked wrestler.
So they have to have a mask. So if they don't wear a mask, they're not a luchador.
Yeah.
So Eddie Guerrero's not a luchador.
I wouldn't call him a luchador. No, I wouldn't.
Ooh. Interesting.
Like
Juventud Guerrero, Hoovy Juice without the mask is not a luchador.
Oh, you might be able to call Juventud a luchador.
What about so when Rey Mysterio was without a mask, he wasn't a luchador?
Oh no,
I'd say he was still a luchador. Well, you also need to remember that Eddie wasn't just Mexican trained; he was also Japan trained too. Like he's international, worldwide.
Sure, but he went a stint without his mask, so he was still had to be a luchador even without a mask, right? So it's not the mask that defines him. There's been other guys without masks that have been extremely
it's like you can do the lucha style of wrestling, but not be a luchador. You know what I'm saying? It's like
okay. Super Crazy. I will say, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Crazy was a luchador. He didn't wear a mask.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there that don't wear masks that are
like Eddie.
El Hijo del Vikingo. He doesn't wear a mask.
Like Eddie does strong style. What you call it? Well, yeah. He has strong style wrestling, but he's not Japanese. No offense.
Mexican masked wrestler Eddie Guerrero was not a luchador in his opinion. Who says this conversation is borderline racist?
Hey, no shit.
That's hysterical.
Lita. See, last example. Lita. I don't consider that. No, she's not a luchador, but she is. Her style is definitely a lucha style of wrestling.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was a whole show called Lucha Underground where there were a lot of guys on it that didn't have masks. I mean, and it was just called Lucha Underground. So Bay and the Bullet Club
won. The first luchador was a French guy. So
there you go. Hey. And Blue, and I don't know if this is true or not, but Blue says Eddie wore a mask in Japan.
We'll have to fact check that.
There you go.
Yep.
Rally says agree, Lita luchador.
The first luchador though was actually French.
Yeah, that's what you said. Yeah.
Luchador or masked man. There's a difference.
Did you Google luchador, Sammy?
Or just a masked man?
Sammy might have froze. I think now he's the one that's frozen. Oh, there we go. Now you're good. You're moving. Maybe now you froze again.
Mick Foley.
Yep, Mick Foley is talking on the screen. So, Bullet Club won that match.
All right.
Of course, CM was the only one that had
So, I don't know if y'all had watched it, but Wrestle Talk, Lori did a video talking about the masked wrestling.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
The first luchador was actually a French guy.
Like I said, a mask you have wording is hard. Mask and lucha for me is different. So like on AEW, right? It was what's his name? Darby Allin versus 10 or Chris Angel, and he was ripping the mask up, and they're like, "Oh my god, you're defying the rules!" Like, no, he's defying the rules. He's not a luchador. He's just a masked wrestler. There is a difference.
So you don't have to be masked to be a luchador. You can just wrestle luchador style, which anyone can do.
Yes.
That makes you a luchador? Or does that just make you a wrestler that wrestles luchador style?
I think that it makes you a wrestler that does luchador style.
While I wouldn't say Eddie Guerrero is the luchador, I would say his father is.
Yes, for sure. No doubt.
Gory Guerrero is a luchador.
100%. And I would argue that Eddie Guerrero. I would argue Eddie Guerrero is a luchador, mask or not. I would argue his style was luchador style for the most part.
I feel like that's like saying that Kenny Omega wrestles strong style. It doesn't sit right with me.
But he does pretty much more than any other particular style. I mean, I guess maybe he's a technical wrestler, but he's really a strong style wrestler. Bullet Club won. Ace and Bay retained their titles. So, yeah, this
who did I have?
The only one that won there was CM. You had Motor City Machine Guns retaining. Or you had Motor City Machine Guns winning. I'm sorry.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yes, this match right
I've forgotten who I had.
As Rowley said, Kushida versus Lio Rush is going to be a great match. I agree.
Yeah, I thought that Time Splitters were wrestling together. Or is that a different pay-per-view?
Apparently,
is that a different pay-per-view?
It must be. Because Kushida's getting ready to wrestle right now in a singles match, and Motor City Machine Guns just wrestled. So.
Yeah, we didn't do predictions for this match.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah, I can tell you right now. Hold on. Where is it right here? Hold on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we missed it. Maybe it wasn't added at that point. For some reason, I don't have it here.
This had to be a new match. I would definitely remember Kushida versus Lio Rush.
Yeah, because I don't have it on my list here on my match card. So yes, you're right. We didn't pick this one.
It won't count. But who you got? This is
man. I'm going Lio Rush, but yeah, this is gonna be a hell of a match right here.
I'll go Kushida, but I'm not doing push-ups for this one. I will do push-ups for the last match, though.
I will. What the devil? Kushida.
That's right.
A lot of guys will do that in UFC.
It was originally supposed to be Kushida versus Josh Alexander, and then Lio Rush took over when Josh Alexander was injured because Josh Alexander got hurt. That's right.
Nice replacement.
That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, I would have went with Josh Alexander, but now I'm going to go with Kushida.
What are they doing?
Right?
They do that in UFC.
They do.
On their back, just start kicking up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very common in UFC.
I'm going to go Kushida.
I don't know about Lio Rush laying on his back looking like he's about to ride a bicycle.
Look at a little baby turtle. What is going on?
That is funny. That's funny.
I mean, if a woman did that to you, I mean, I'm going to go do my push-ups now.
Exactly. Go somewhere, Sammy. Come back.
Blue says he's trying to lure you into the ground game.
Ooh.
Working on that arm. He says some people are better on their back than on their feet.
Go. You go somewhere else too, Blue. My eyes got her.
Daniel Cormier.
That's funny.
That's one.
Yeah.
No. I don't think he was being funny. I think he was being serious. Like Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier is very much that way. He is better on the ground than he is on his feet.
I don't think Blue's ever serious. I think he's always fucking around.
We're not going to
talking about.
But that's a real thing you will say about UFC fighters. They're better on their back than they are on their feet.
You're right. He says that wasn't sexual. It's true. Look it up.
Sure. Okay.
I'll be right back and get you his restroom.
Daniel Cormier, he's one of the best to do it too. ALW, however, is not a Daniel Cormier fan.
I love like no offense to Josh Alexander, but I love this. Just let Leo be a hit contractor. I will not mind. Got to count. Break to count. Thank God. I go to work at 11:30, so I won't. This shouldn't be this hard. Wake up tomorrow. But I did.
How many matches do we have after this?
I don't know. But I knew I was gonna be here tomorrow, so I gotta go. It's WrestleMania. It's Wrestling Mania. I had to see one of these.
I got things I need to buy.
I got clothes I need to buy. It's like
I need pants. My pants don't fit me.
Low key, that's why I was a little bit late. I was trying to decide what to wear.
You know what? I'm gonna show y'all. Don't worry, I'm not taking my pants off. Just being clear right now, that's not happening. I'm just removing my belt so I can show y'all how stretchy my pants are now. All right. See? Y'all see this? It's crazy.
Got them LBs,
absolutely
baby.
Nutty.
Got them LBs.
Dropped like 70 pounds.
Nice. It's been of how long? How many months?
Well, I've just been working out and dieting for 3. A little less than 3. It was like a week into January that I started.
You dudes, man. That's just
and how much have you lost?
70 pounds.
70?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Lucky Sammy.
I'm 10 pounds away from my goal.
Nice.
I wasn't expecting to hit my goal this quickly.
Yeah. You dudes and your fast metabolism.
Don't say you dudes. Mine ain't like that.
This is what happens when you go from drinking a 12-pack of soda a day to not drinking soda and we're drinking water instead.
Hey, I was on the regiment where
2 left after this. Awesome.
Okay, I can do 2.
You're gonna get a good night of sleep.
Says congrats.
Thanks, Blue.
Cyber says congrats.
Mm-hmm.
Blue says he's got to get back to it.
Yeah. No, my sister's auntie-in-law is a vegan chef, and me and my dad went hard on it for, I want to say, a good 2 months. And I was like, you don't know until you look in the mirror and you look back at old pictures. And so we did the whole thing where it was like no water, nothing, this, and like, ugh. And I was like, how, cause like, you can't, like, for me, water has no taste. I need taste to go with my food. And so, like, all right, put the fruit in the water. I'm like, that sounds like watered down Kool-Aid, which sucks. But, like, we did it and it worked. But my sister,
cucumber water.
No, that's that. No,
No. For weight loss, cucumber water for weight loss. Like, no joke.
I
did that the first month of my diet.
I get it for weight loss, but for flavor, no.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. My favorite drink is just plain water. I drink water all day, every day. I have like this. It's like 60. You all can see it. It's like 64 ounces. Maybe you can't see it, but it's huge.
There
you see that
there
thing?
it is. There it is.
There it is. So I drink like 4 of those a day. Like, it's just plain ice water. I mean, I do drink soda sometimes, but I try really hard not to because it's so bad for you. And I like plain water.
My wife tried doing the straight up 64 ounces at a theme park. I just kept peeing. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this in my life. I can't.
I can't lie. I pee like every hour.
It's not
all night
it.
long. All night long too, because I drink
all
night. Every time I wake up to go
long.
pee, I have to take a drink of my water before I go back to sleep. So then inevitably I have to pee again, and an hour later.
Man.
I'm actually reaching a point where I'm looking less about losing weight and more about gaining muscle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you did it right, because people will be like, "Well, I want to gain muscle, but I want to lose weight." Like, no, focus on one target first. and then do the other one later. Can't do both. What you can't do both, but it's very extremely too much.
Like you'll stress yourself out, and then your body will reject it. Like some people will do that, and they'll actually end up gaining weight instead.
Yep.
Right.
That's why you can't starve yourself for a diet, because your body will just start to eat its own fat. You won't actually lose weight. I mean, eventually, without enough food, you will. But it's all about eating the right food as opposed to just like starving. You can't just like cut out food in general and lose right, because your body will go into eating its fat first before it starts to actually lose weight.
Side note: I had this revelation. I pity models. Like it was one morning, one day, I didn't eat as much as I should have. And I woke up with a headache. I'm like, oh my god! It's like, and I hate headaches. I had to take some medicine. I'm like, oh, this is why moms be on crack and be on pills and stuff, because they don't starve themselves. Be being a little too behind 0 size, and they all need is some celery. That is not right.
Well, not anymore. Not anymore. It's not that way. They got models of all sizes now.
It depends on the
yeah.
Yes. Victoria's Secret, no. They're still starting themselves. It depends on the brand.
Yeah, I mean,
I've gotten like 3 messages for modeling on Instagram, and I'm like, I don't trust this shit. Nope. Deny. Not accepting this. I see you got like 6,000 followers and shit, but no, I'm not buying it.
I think as a culture, we've become more accepting than we have in the past of diverse body sizes. I still think there's a lot. The percentage of people out there that are not skinny supermodels is very, very minimal. Yeah. I mean, I would say less than 5% of the model population is what I would call, a different size body or not super skinny. Like it's very few and far between. Let's see, random question. What is your worst injury or surgery? Let's see. I've had 2 broken ankles and a broken wrist, all of which were equally painful. I've never had a surgery, so I don't know. Mostly broken bones. Yeah, I broke my same leg twice. Once my ankle and once the leg, and then my wrist.
If you call dental surgery, it's a toss-up between wisdom teeth and breaking my arm.
Yeah.
And it really the toss-up because both of them suckers was a traumatic event.
What about you, Sammy?
20 years ago, I closed a car door on my leg, and it almost cut my leg in half.
Ooh,
the car was parked on a hill like this, and I was at the top part, and I went and closed the door, and it had the gravity and angle on it, and just basically cut me to the bone.
Damn, that's insane.
The other injury I got in the Navy with my shoulder here, where I ripped the muscle, and so I don't have that muscle there to hold my shoulder into place. So if I move to a certain angle, like that,
yeah,
pops it out.
Ooh, damn. I heard it. Don't do that no more.
Damn. I agree with Blue. Right? But then what fun is life? Like I understand like wanting to live and have a long and whatever nice life, but at the same time, like if I'm only eating celery, it ain't gonna be a fun life. I promise you.
Now vegan chefs have their game for making tasty stuff, but it won't ever be the taste of the delicious burger.
All right. Well, the funny part is I wasn't going to do push-ups for this one regardless, so I could have just said this one's for the glory.
Damn it, Kushida. That was a nice finisher there. Caught him in the full body triangle in the Kimura. Yep, the wrist lock, hoverboard wrist lock.
I'm glad Blue was doing his thing.
Well, they have to keep him hot in order for him to lose to Josh Alexander.
So let's just take a minute to say...
were you manning a convenience store and a Florida man was trying to rob you?
What?
You got to give us the circumstances of how you got bit by an alligator.
wildest Florida story I ever heard, though, was the man robbing a gas station with a freaking alligator. Like,
Nice.
only one place in the world. Only one place in the world.
That's Anika's neck of the woods right there.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's from the north side.
Oh, okay.
The north side. We still have alligators. We just don't have them all over the doggone place like crackheads.
South Central. That's where you got to go. You go to South Central.
No, it's like I'm gonna build my house with the pond. Where the swamp's at? What is wrong with you?
So Adam says it was on a swamp tour in Louisiana 5 years ago. Damn. No, thank you. I'm good. Nope. Not me. Not this guy.
Like you said you were on a swamp tour, right? Like no one got an oar and just banged the head off before it gone. Like no, I need someone to have a gun on the boat. Some kind of defense mechanism to protect me if something pop off the water.
I think that's the biggest thing is that you got to be willing to show it who's boss. Like,
punch it in the nose.
I need the humans to be humans and protect the human and kill a freaking alligator. Okay.
I mean, I know karate, but I'm more known for my crazy. You know, like you got to haku a person or two.
Haku a person or two. Oh man.
Like you gotta pretend that you're a zombie and they're Rick Grimes. You know, it's just the way it is.
Murder Grandpa.
That's a lot.
Coming up next, Suzuki and Kenta.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Oh my gosh.
All right, Cyber Adam says there was a hunter in the boat and we got to eat it. Oh well, there you go. He got to eat Adam first, and then Adam got to eat him.
No. So you was holding off the bullet for me to get bit. Like, so you had it in the chamber. So why did you have to wait for I to get bit to go shoot it off the freaking thing?
Wait. Let's see what the alligator's gonna do first, and then we'll shoot him.
No. It's coming towards us. Do a warning shot to ward off the boat. But it doesn't when we lunge. Shoot the thing in the eyes.
His arm is only
No.
See what happens.
Back of the neck. Only place to do it.
Just shoot.
If you shoot it in the eyes, it ain't gonna kill it.
I do not care. Shoot the gator.
You want the gator to die.
Well, if
you don't want to piss it off.
I want the gator to get away from my arm.
I want the gator to get away from my arm.
Hey. It was me.
Whatever it takes to get away from my arm.
Like, the way that you kill a gator, you might as well just use a knife because a gun's as effective as a knife is, honestly.
Let's see. Cyber Adam says between the eyes to kill a gator.
Really? I was always told back to the neck, at the base of the skull. Spinal column.
Boom. I'm not getting close enough to know. So. Let's see. I saw a gator. Blue says I saw a gator charge a woman and her dog. Just she flipped it off her flip flop and ran like a bitch.
Thank you.
Oh damn! The gator bit him on his calf. Fuck that.
Mm.
You got bit twice?
No, just
that's probably the tastiest part.
That's something different. Okay, that's something different.
I was just making a joke about his arm.
Is that wrong for me to say?
What?
I said that's probably the tastiest part.
The calf.
I would imagine it gets worked out so much.
I would think it would be hard and sinewy being worked out so much. Wouldn't you want like the belly fat area or nice soft tender skin under the arm, like the.
People do love bacon, don't they? Bacon over ham? I see you. I see you. Bacon over ham.
Okay, well, this conversation's gone to talking about how we're eating humans. I think we've got a little south.
Back to Murder Grandpa.
Suzuki is in the ring.
I still want to see Daddy.
Kaze Ninare.
See, I will purposely mess it up. This is the world burn. I just want to see the world burn.
Right? Oh man. Yeah, seeing him live was amazing though. When I just saw him live not too long ago, that was amazing.
So yeah, I need new pants. I need a new phone. I need a new tablet. I need new glasses. I need a new laptop. I need to take out a loan.
Did you get your income tax yet?
I get disability, so I don't file for taxes.
Okay.
Yeah, we owe. We've been owing for like the last 5 years. It's brutal. Not ever since. Like, we used to get a lot of money when our kids were young, and now that our kids are grown, it's like, fuck, we owe every year. And I don't understand why. We claim zero,
right?
So we don't have any. We claim zero. We both take extra out of our paychecks, and we still fucking owe at the end of the year. It fucking pisses me off. Last year we owed $2,800. I didn't even file. I haven't even filed yet. I got to file this year's and last year's this year.
Like I haven't done mine yet. But you need to get a lawyer. Like one of my homies at the movie theater. He's like, I got a good lawyer. We did everything. My phone is used for the work. Car is to do the Ubers to take shit.
Right. Yep. No doubt.
And it doesn't help that food prices went up too. Like, because that's one thing we can't do without is food.
Cyber Adams, thanking you for your service, Sammy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, the prices of food have gone up outrageous. And the lady in the grocery store the other day was telling me, we were talking about it, and she was like, and don't be surprised if the price of meat especially, doesn't ever go back down, because we're already at she was saying we're already at a point where we're potentially at a meat crisis already worldwide, blah, 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 blah. I don't know if that's true. I don't know what her politics are or anything like that, but I thought it was kind of interesting.
No, I get that.
Well, the thing is that our population isn't going up, but our consumption is. Overconsumption is really bad. People are buying food and wasting it and not eating it.
Yep. Yeah, and I don't know, when you say the population isn't going up, I mean, maybe not today or yesterday, but overall it's gone up drastically in the last 100 years. I mean...
Oh, in the last 100 years, yeah.
Right.
But, like, now we're, like... I think we're slowly going down now.
No, I'd have to look at that. That I'm not sure. I know that in like 1900 or something, there was like 1 billion people on the planet, and now we're at 7 billion. So a little over 100 years, we've increased 6 billion people. So I don't know what that looks like for the next 100 years, but if we do that again, we'll be at a resource shortage for sure. I mean, I won't be here, so it won't matter, but my grandkids will be in a resource shortage for sure. I mean...
Come on, Kenta.
I mean, like, kids are still being born. It's just, not very often in America compared to other places.
Yeah.
Like, birth rates are down for us. But if we're talking like the Middle East, they're having plenty of babies over in the Middle East.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, population as a whole planet-wise. That's what I'm saying. I mean...
That's the question: is the Middle East having enough babies to account for the babies we're not having here in America?
That I don't know. I have no idea. I do think as a general
I don't know
rule,
either.
I do think as a general rule, across the board, it does seem like children pregnancy and birth rate is down a little bit. I think that people are being more conscious about bringing kids into a world that's a little, potentially whatever. But at the same time, maybe that's just my opinion and my view. I don't know, but it seems that way.
It does. Is this
when
a
I
match?
No,
I think it's just dark in the arena.
It's really dark. I'm like,
it is really dark. That is really dark. I mean, when I was a teenager in high school, I would say 8 out of 10 people I knew in my school wanted to have kids and a family. Like, now you talk to a lot of young people and they're not interested in kids or a family. Like,
I want kids in a family. Me over here,
Yeah.
I was one of those people. It hasn't happened, but I was one of those people.
Yet. Has it happened yet? You are still, you're not even your 30s yet, boy.
I will be this summer.
This
Big
summer,
Rio.
the big
Same day
trio.
that my nephew turns 21.
Oh wow, there you go.
Oh, wow. Let's do a trip together.
I'm thinking I'm going to go and watch Nelly perform.
Nelly, the good concert. Nelly is a great concert. I mean, just straight up.
That sounds like a good 30th birthday. Watching Nelly.
Yeah.
You've mentioned Nelly several times now. You must be a big Nelly fan.
Well, I'm from Missouri.
Okay, so there you go.
It's
I mean, I knew
okay
you
to
were
say
from
that.
Missouri, but
When I turned 27,
I mean, technically, Eminem's from Missouri too, but Eminem doesn't claim us. Nelly does.
Yeah,
And the funny thing is that the 2 years that those two were the hottest in their career was the same year as each other. Like 99 and 2001, it was, Nelly and Eminem. It's funny how that worked out. Two boys who were born in Missouri were both the number one rappers in America.
That's funny.
Yeah, my 27th birthday, my dad took me. We went to Chicago, and my dad took me to a concert that had Nelly, Jill Scott, Kelly Rowland, SWV, Bill DeVoe. It was summer block party. Like this was, it was
nice.
I was not expecting you to say Belle Biv DeVoe too. Shit.
Right?
It was a summer block party in Chicago, and my dad got tickets from her.
They had anybody for sure.
Yeah, I was
Poison.
Yep. Those are the best ones to go to. The big summer jams, the big summer where they got 50 and 60 artists performing over 2 days or whatever. Yeah.
And even SWV was cool too.
Yeah.
Well, the place where Nelly is performing is at the Missouri State Fair.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So it's going to be a lot of other shit going on too. It's not just going to be Nelly.
Yep.
One of the benefits of having a summer birthday, shit's actually going on.
Yep, no doubt.
See, that's what I have. My birthday's in the summer too. I have mixed reviews about why they hit each other like this.
Because it's Kenta and Suzuki.
Yeah.
They're trying to kill each other.
This is a freaking dream match here.
It is.
Dream match and a half.
Stop hitting each other so hard.
Fight forever. Fight forever. Oh. Yeah. Kenta.
Yeah.
Kenta, don't do that. Kenta, don't do that.
Seeing Suzuki slap somebody on camera doesn't do it justice. In person, it's way more insane. Like, you could literally see the sweat and everything flying off of Tom Lawler's body as Suzuki was chopping him. Like,
oh gosh,
I think he might have lost.
And there's another match after this.
One more, the main event.
Which is what?
God damn! How is anybody gonna follow this?
Bailey Tanahashi. That's how.
Oh,
how are they gonna? Can they follow this now? Shit, this match is fantastic.
Tanahashi. I mean, yeah.
He is the ace of New Japan, and Mike Bailey has been on a tear and a half.
If anybody could match this, it'll be those two.
Yeah.
I am kind of surprised, though, that this is not the main event. That I would think Bailey Tanahashi would be before this, and then this would have been the main event. But
well, I mean, that's the thing is that everybody just sees Suzuki as Murder Grandpa, not
Yeah, for sure.
MMA legend Suzuki, like he should be referred to as. Oh, Kenta did the spot. Kenta did the spot. Yeah. Oh, Suzuki's so mad.
Right?
Man, stop hitting him!
Kenta just looking at him like, what are you going to do, old man? Do something.
Oh. Just eating kick after kick. That must have been, what, 10 kicks? Suzuki just ate, grabbed his leg, and then dropped a nasty elbow on it, right on his knee.
It was a lot.
Right? Here we go. Forearms to the face. Just burying Kenton in the corner.
I think so far this is match of the weekend.
So far, I like that. So far.
Before this, for me, on this show so far, it has been Lio Rush. But this match is, I think, better than that so far. But we still got Bailey and Tanahashi left, so. Oh.
Last year, Ring of Honor took the glory for match of the weekend.
And show of the weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. No,
FTR versus the Briscoes.
Yep.
And it's like on Chill Hill Heat, one of the boys chose SmackDown Hall of Fame over Ring of Honor. I'm like, you guys, it was Taker. It wasn't like some mischief. Like we call it Sergeant Slaughter going to Hall of Fame. It was Taker. So I get why he made the decision. Now,
I still don't get it.
I would have watched the Hall of Fame later. It was available for a replay.
In my youthful mind, I would go to Ring of Honor and try to, because like it wasn't just Taker, right? It was Charmel. I love her. And it was the Steiners, right? See, I love the Steiners too. So that's kind of hard for me personally. But I would try to do Ring of Honor and try to hit Taker. Taker's gonna go for at least an hour. So in my mind, that's what I would try to do.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I don't. I'm trying to think in my mind if I've ever watched an actual WWE Hall of Fame show. I've watched clips of people's acceptance speeches, but I don't think I've ever sat and watched the actual show. Like, it doesn't.
Really?
I don't care.
So, I've been to when HBK retired and did the Hall of Fame. I had to go there. Like my parents surprised me with that one. I love that. When Lita went into it, I had to go. I had like that was I had to go there, and one of the ones that I wish I would have watched live. I don't really know why I did it. It was when Booker T and Mick Foley went into there in 2013. I still to this day don't know why I didn't watch it live. I just don't.
The one I would have went to is the one that didn't happen. Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah. The only one I remember watching the actual show for, and I don't think I watched it for more than a few minutes, was the year that John Cena wore that snakeskin tuxedo type outfit, and he was like in the front row, and you don't remember that? It was when he was still wrestling at that point. But yeah, it was like it was a bad snakeskin or weird print fucking suit. That's the last thing. Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. Like, I know these guys are people too, just like me and you, and I understand that the Hall of Fame for them is a big deal and it's a huge one for them. I just personally don't really care about that stuff. Like, I like to see them wrestle, and beyond that, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, all the respect for getting the Hall of Fame and all that stuff. I don't really care about the speeches and stuff. Like,
I think that they should try to make it a bigger deal. They should try to make it like the Oscars or something, like.
So
I think they should.
If there was a brick and mortar building, I would feel different, I think, about it. But because it's just this kind of honorary, in the ether, out there, whatever type thing, then it doesn't really hold as much water for me. Like, and honestly, I'm surprised that WWE, with having their compound and as much money as they have, that they don't have a brick and mortar Hall of Fame where you can actually go and visit and see.
Like they have.
Aren't they working on creating a museum though? Like
I don't
that's
know.
in the plans. Like that's why they have that one TV show of buying all the old gear and stuff from the different wrestlers, is because they're trying to get all the greatest memorabilia together into one place.
Right.
Like, and during
So I think
access,
that's ultimately the plan.
yeah, and during access they do have like you walk through and they have memorabilia all over the place. So it was like, it's weird that you said it's the first time I'm hearing it. I'm like, someone over there had to have thought of this idea as well. And like you said, I might just take time to actually find a building, probably New York or Connecticut.
Sure.
But I would love that. But like more so for me, you gotta pick a Hall of Fame that you love, like people that you actually love, and the story's gotta be cool. Like I remember the one with Shawn Michaels. It wasn't just him. It was Road Warriors and the great he was an ECW person, old school. I want to say Ali, but when Ali, it was
Sabu,
not Sabu. He was black. Oh, he was like Ali the Butcher.
New Jack.
No, Ali the Butcher.
Oh, Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah the Butcher. So Terry Funk is telling the story about how they did this match, and back then they're stupid. They really didn't care about rules, and so all of a sudden they're like, "What behind his pocket? A foreign object!" And so it was Terry, and so Abdullah is chasing Terry Funk with a fork. It's like. Those stories are pretty cool to hear. We haven't heard stuff like that on an interview or something like that. Those are kind of cool to hear.
So Abdullah the Butcher and CM Punk versus Dusty Rhodes versus Dustin Rhodes. that match, like 20 years ago, wild. Like that just sounds crazy to hear. Abdullah the Butcher in a tag team with CM Punk. What?
Yeah.
That was the thing.
Oh, Kenta with the low blow.
That's a crazy ending. What the freak?
Should have known.
All right, well, I guess I'm not doing push-ups for this one. I finally got one right.
Should have known heel Kenta was going to win with a low blow and then a dirty pin, right?
Why are there two referees?
Was there? Oh, I missed that. Was there a ref bump? I must have missed something. Was there?
It was a ref bump. Then it was a low blow. Then the other dude kind of 1, 2, 3. I'm like, why are there two refs?
So Kenta retains. Let's see. Oh, we didn't make picks for this one. We didn't have that. Oh, yeah, we did. We had this match.
Kenta for leader.
We all.
Y'all can go to sleep.
Everyone had Kenta, but Anika. Anika had Suzuki.
I had to murder Grandpa.
Kenta for leader. Kenta for leader.
When did he grow his hair out like this? I have so many questions.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his hair like that. Like, I kind of like short hair Kenta myself, but.
One thing that I absolutely adore is that, like, Bullet Club is a faction built on people who are outsiders. And typically that means gaijin, as in, like Americans and stuff. Americans coming in, yeah, you go to Bullet Club. You're an American. But with Kenta is an outsider, but not because of what country he's from, because he's from Japan.
Right.
But he's from Noah. He's from Noah, the opposition, the other company. And he'll never be one of the boys because he's not a New Japan guy, and he never will be.
Yeah.
Origin stories.
Right. That was a really good match. It's not Kenta versus Punk, which is still the dream match that I want, even though I'm not a Punk fan. I still want to see that match just because we've never gotten it. But
I'd rather see Kenta versus Shibata.
That was all I could ask for as far as Suzuki versus Kenta. That was amazing.
Speaking of Shibata, are y'all ready for that match?
Right? That's going to be insane.
Come on, Tony. Like, you should have given him the All-Atlantic Championship. Like, for real, you should have given him the All-Atlantic Championship. Let's give him the pure title at least. Like, let's fucking go. Shibata's money. Give us the money. Give me the money.
It depends on if he's cleared, like, and how cleared is he. Because, like, I know we love Shibata, Your health comes first. So you only take only one knife to the head per year. We got only 2 matches. That's it.
Blue, this stable would be the greatest promo stable of all time.
Oh yeah. Add to Air Rock.
Levelers should talk that would come to those three would be nuclear, no doubt. Still
No.
to my
Well,
day.
my favorite Twitter post was from the Iron Sheik.
He's my favorite follower on Twitter, always.
So it was him, and he was praising Hulk Hogan, saying that Hulk Hogan is the greatest and the best. And then above it said, the content of this message may be misleading and non-factual.
Oh, yeah.
At the very top. And it was like, oh my God, Twitter. Oh, you freaking won the internet. Twitter knew Iron Sheik would not be saying anything nice about Hulk Hogan. And instead,
no doubt. He is the best Twitter follow. Iron Sheik is fucking insane on Twitter.
Well, I mean, I feel like that might have been more on Twitter's part than it was Iron Sheik's there. Like, how could Iron Sheik have known that?
If you follow him, though, the shit he says is insane on a regular basis.
Oh, yeah, it is. I'm going to see if I know I took a screenshot of that. I could not have seen that without taking a screenshot. I know myself.
All right. Main event time. Mike Bailey versus Tanahashi.
Here we go.
Let's see. What do we got? Anika took Tanahashi. Sammy took Tanahashi. I got Mike Bailey. And CM refused to pick. CM always got to be contrary. I always got to do something to be contrary.
Now I'll say this: if I had more backstory to what the frick I was watching, I would. My pick might have been a little bit different. I will say that.
I hear you.
I would definitely do Jeff Cobb's right after Dynamite. I would definitely chose that Jeff Cobb.
I assume my pick of Mike Bailey here is more just because I want to see him win. I don't really imagine that he's going to win. I imagine Tanahashi will win here. And Tanahashi probably should win here. He's the big star. He's the big name. If Bailey wins here, it's a huge win for Mike Bailey. I mean, that's a huge victory. So that's part of why I want to see it and I picked him. But I would imagine Tanahashi's actually going to win.
Fair point. All right, I'll be back.
All right. Yes, he did. He lost to Kota Ibushi about 3 hours ago.
Let's see if I can.
On Bloodsport 9. Cyber Adams got Tanahashi. I think that's a safe pick, sir. You'll probably have that one correct. Either way, I'm excited for this match. I am extremely excited for this match. I'm disappointed we're not going to get Bailey Ospreay this weekend, though, like we were supposed to. Blue says, nobody can convince me that Speedball isn't a coke-dealing yoga instructor in his time off who likes to mix uppers and downers when he's alone. I'm not going to lie. I don't care for the name Speedball, and the first time I heard it, the only thing I could think of was the drug reference. I was like, really? He called himself Speedball? All right, whatever. It's come to grow on me, but I tend to refer to him as Mike Bailey. I very rarely call him Speedball because I think it's kind of a dumb name, but
if you go to a bar, what drink do you order?
Me, usually, like rum and Coke, pineapple juice and Coke.
Yeah, okay.
Just depends. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I'm not a huge drinker, and I'm not really a big fan of alcohol. So, like, I don't really drink beer. If I do drink beer, it'll be a Corona or Dos Equis, maybe a Modelo.
All right, I shared it. I don't know if you can bring it up or not.
On Discord.
Yeah, I don't know if you can bring it up or not.
I don't think I can actually. I don't know how to actually get it up on. Let's see. I might be able to. Hold on. Let's see. What happens if I present?
This is from back in the day from my old Twitter account. I got a new Twitter account now because I deleted my old one. RIP my 1,500 followers, including Sergeant Slaughter. I miss you all.
So you can see it here, Sammy.
Yep.
There it is on the screen. Hulk Hogan, I love you, Bubba. You are the real, not a jabroni. Official sources stating this is That's hysterical.
Yes. Twitter won the day with that.
Twitter won the day with that. They knew that fucking the Sheik would never actually say that. That's hilarious.
What do you mean Hulk Hogan's not a jabroni? This is clearly false or misleading.
Blue says beer and Jaeger. Or beer and whiskey. That's what he orders at the bar.
Because I think I might have a new favorite drink.
Which is?
Dark and Stormy.
I'm not. What is that? Is that Guinness and something?
It's. You know what a Moscow Mule is?
No.
Okay. It's rum, lime, and ginger beer.
Okay. Okay. So what is that? So that's a Moscow Mule, and what is that in relation?
No. A Moscow Mule is vodka, lime, and ginger beer.
Okay. So a dark and stormy is the other way. Rum. You said rum, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's
All
rum.
Right. All right.
I like rum better than vodka.
That's funny, Blue.
But if I'm going to be drinking something straight, I want whiskey. If I'm going to be drinking something straight, I want whiskey.
Anika was thinking the same thing, Blue. Blue says, I thought you were getting ready to set us up to tell you your favorite drink is a speedball, Sammy.
If you let me know what a speedball is, I'll try it. I feel like it's something like whiskey and hot sauce and energy drink.
Usually it's speed and heroin, but...
Wow. I was thinking like a 5-hour energy, 3 dashes of Tabasco, and a double of wild turkey.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I would have thought a speedball was.
God, that sounds disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be right back.
I mean, did you all think that a speedball would be a tasty drink? Because it doesn't sound like it'd be a tasty drink to me.
I didn't think it was up to a speedball. I think it was like yourself. You went left when you should have went right. Like, you know what a Moscow Mule is? We all said no. Then you said rum, lime, and ginger beer. Like, oh, that's a Moscow Mule. Like, no, that's the other. I'm like, what the?
Well, if you had said yes, I'd been like, okay, well, instead of vodka, it's rum.
We said no. We had to explain.
So why do I have to explain what a Moscow Mule is?
Because we said no.
Blue says it's a mixture of heroin and cocaine. Yeah, I've heard it was speed and cocaine, but I'm speed and heroin. But yeah, either one I would imagine work roughly the same. So,
what is speed?
Methamphetamines.
Oh. You see, I'm from the meth capital, and I've never heard anybody call it speed.
Crank. What do they call it there? Meth.
Yeah, just meth.
Meth. No street names. You just call it meth on the street. Hey, let me get some meth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I feel like anybody who graduates high school has made meth at least once.
Has made meth at least once?
Yeah.
Damn.
What in the Breaking Bad is going on?
Right? Like
we make meth
like
and we take heroin.
I could see tried meth once, but cooked meth once? Like, damn.
Yeah, cook. Yeah. I remember this one day in high school, buddy asked me, "Hey man, can you sell me any heroin?" I was like, "Man, I don't deal in that shit." You're barking up the wrong tree for heroin.
Yeah, that's why I was saying speed and heroin. That's the ones I've seen before, because speed is such an upper and heroin such a downer. But yeah, cocaine, the same concept.
Heroin is popular over in the St. Louis area. I'm a couple hours away from St. Louis. Well, about an hour and a half. I live in the boonies, the sticks, the country, the out. I live out back.
Right.
Nothing wrong with the boonies and the sticks. I like nature. Nature's nice and it's more quiet.
Yeah, I'm a city kid. I like concrete. I mean, I don't mind trees and stuff, but I prefer a city to the boondocks for sure.
I'm a
I like
southern
getting
girl,
lost
but
in the woods and then being like, where am I? Where's the sun? Okay, the sun's setting that way. Okay, I go that way to go home.
I'm good on that.
not that southern. I need a gas station within 10 minutes of me walking. I need somewhere I can go just in case something pop off.
Well, that's not southern though. Missouri's not the South. Remember?
That's true.
That's
It's
not
Midwest.
during the South.
It's Midwest.
Yeah.
It's redneck, is what it is.
Well, there's that.
Us in
If I
Kentucky.
have to drive more than 10 minutes to get to a major grocery store, I'm not a happy camper.
Man, like
And when I say major, I'm
I've
talking like
been on.
a Safeway or an Albertsons or a Winco or a Ralph. I'm not talking about the convenience store at the gas station or, the Azalea Town Market or whatever the fuck,
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was telling him.
There's parts where you have to drive like 90 minutes just to hit pavement again.
Yeah, no, fuck that. You must be out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
No.
I like it. I like it. Well, I mean, I was born, bred, and raised in it, so.
Bro, Blue says, bro, if the government treated white people with meth and heroin the same way they treated black people with crack and weed, there might be some progress in the war on drugs. 100% facts.
No, what I heard is an opioid epidemic. Like, basically, there's crack in Seattle. Like, what the freak? Why is that not on the news?
There's drugs everywhere. If you want to do drugs, you can find them anywhere.
But like he said, it's like opioids. Oh, you have a problem. Crack. So right now, you do it.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's disease. It's the same. It is stuff cooked by man. There's nothing natural about it. It is stuff cooked by man.
100%.
But that's one of my things of like. Somebody told me they don't do drugs, and I was like, okay, do you do weed? And they're like, no, I don't do drugs. And I was like, is weed even a drug?
This is the truth. Black people get prison time, white people get treatment. 100%. No doubt about that.
Yeah, my uncle got prison time, like 7 years.
For what?
Well, I mean, in the areas where there's no black people.
But to be fair, we're poor white people. We're different.
That's what he said. Unless they're poor. Unless they're poor white trash.
And what was the drug? What was the drug?
Then they're fucked too.
I mean, I'm from Missouri. I think you can take a wild guess.
It was methamphetamines.
Okay.
We're the capital. We are the capital. Hey, I don't mind hanging out with people without teeth. I drink so much soda, I ain't got teeth either. People who are up all night and can't sleep, well, that's me too. I don't need meth for that. I don't mind hanging out with meth heads because they're just like me.
I could not stand tweakers. I do not do meth. I do not do meth heads. We call them tweakers out here. I do not do those. I do not do meth heads at all.
So I don't feel like we call them tweakers, but we do say tweaking. A person who's on meth, they're tweaking. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah, we've got all sorts of all sorts of shit. Some stupid ass words.
It's normalized here, and honestly, heroin's getting normalized too because of St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's all coming from St. Louis, the heroin.
Yep. Hey, when there's people will get high. There's no doubt about it. People are always looking to get high.
I'm scared of heroin. I'm honestly scared of heroin.
Yeah.
I think I'd like it too much. I'm never going to do it.
And that's a good mindset to have, then you won't know any different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what were you saying before about weed being a drug? Or not being a drug?
Yeah, to me that's not a drug. It's a plant.
Oh yeah. No, it's a plant. It comes from the earth.
What Cat Williams say? It's just a
Weed.
plant.
Marijuana.
It just grows like that.
Exactly. It's from the earth. It was put
Like
here for
if
me and
you drink tea, it has caffeine and it'll help you stay awake. Do you call it a speed upper stimulant? No, you call it a freaking drink.
Well,
yes, technically anything with caffeine.
Like ask the right health nut, and they'll say, "Yes, it is. You shouldn't do that either."
But I'm not going to call tea a drug.
No, but caffeine is a drug.
And THC is a drug. But I'm not going to call. I don't see weed as being.
Yeah.
You can use like CBD oils and stuff like that, and it won't get you high, but
100%.
it'll have medicinal benefits to you, and it's all from weed. It just doesn't have the THC, which gets you high.
100%. 100%.
The match's been slow, but it's been good. It's like
it has been a little slow, but it has been good.
And I'm digging the hair in this match.
There's a lot of hair in this match.
Of course you are.
There's a lot of hair in this match. Mike Bailey's mullet is tough. That's an official. That's a mullet, boy. Damn.
From like 1980.
Yeah, there's like no question of that. That's a hardcore 80s mullet. Like that's a yeah.
Yeah. Should I get a mullet?
No.
No.
Okay. I have an anti-mullet right now. I got all hair on top and no hair on the sides and back.
That's right. I mean, I don't really care for either of them's hair, but Tanahashi's is definitely better than Bailey's.
That's iconic hair right there.
Honestly, I haven't been watching any of this. Been paying more attention to you guys this whole time. Well, we appreciate that, Blue.
I'm happy to entertain, buddy.
That's right.
These been good matches, though. Like if you got
it has been good matches.
Go watch them.
It has been really good matches. This card has been really good.
You gonna join in on this ALW?
Scissor Squad in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there's been a bad match on this card, honestly. I'm trying to think. I mean,
no.
Because we've been talking, I haven't been able to watch every moment of every match, but I haven't seen any bad matches on this card. The worst
this still is a match. I'm still gonna give Kenta and Suzuki match of the night.
I think I'm
so
still
far
leaning towards that right now. Like I said, I was before that I was Leo Rush, but
right.
I think that Kenta and Suzuki were a little bit better. And even though this has been really good, I think Kenta and Suzuki was a little more exciting.
Yeah.
This feels much more of a New Japan match, which is funny because the last match was both New Japan people.
Yep. Blue's sending the scissor to the chat.
Yeah. Well, there's a delay. He's scissoring us from 10 seconds ago.
Yep. Bailey on the top rope. Tanahashi on the top rope. What are we going to do here? Oh.
Tanahashi.
Big elbow. Bailey staggered, falling back. Oh. Bailey in the...
Any of y'all Star Wars fans?
Oh, yeah.
No.
You watch the Disney Plus shows?
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch the finale to Bad Batch?
That I haven't finished yet. No, I need to watch the rest of Bad Batch, and I need to watch the new Mandalorian. I'm a little behind, but I'm about halfway through Bad Batch.
Okay. Well, they had the finale the other night, and
Okay. Was
it's
it good?
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Oh,
that show.
very good.
I like Bad Batch. Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Bailey stalking him. Going for the kick. Oh, big kick to Tanahashi's head. Lining up again. Oh, super kick right to the chin. Tanahashi is in the corner and down. What is Bailey going to do? Send him up. Here we go.
Are you anti-spoiler?
Oh! Speedball with the
what you want to talk about?
If it's about Bad Batch, yeah, don't tell me.
Okay. Ooh.
If it's something that I'm never going to actually watch, I don't mind spoilers. If it's something I'm either like partway through or I'm actually going to watch, I don't want to know. Although at some point it's okay because you can only ask people to not spoil it for so long, right? Like, if you don't know the ending of Titanic by now, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I mean, like there's no spoilers on a movie that's 20 years old. Like that's plenty of time that if you don't know, you don't know. But but yes, as a general rule, if I'm watching it or something, I tend to not like spoilers.
Well, I wasn't going to give a specific spoiler anyways, but if you're not down for spoilers, then I don't want to say my generic spoiler anyways.
All right. Cyber Adam says the force is
I mean,
strong.
unless you want to mute yourself or something. Then I'll say it to Anika.
All right.
What?
All right, Anika.
What's up?
Everyone in the show, aside from my favorite character, is dead or captured. Only my favorite character remains.
What show
All right.
is this?
All right. All done?
You said banter?
Yep.
Sweet Jesus.
Bad Batch.
Bad Batch? Okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I got to watch that one more time because I missed that last 10 seconds of... Oh, it's not going to back up. It's not going to go back 10 seconds for me, is it? Nope, because I'm on the fucking...
I got 2 matches right tonight.
Tanahashi won, but I didn't see how he won. Poor Bailey.
A very strong frog splash.
Okay.
They should show what you call it, a replay.
Yep. Unfortunately, Mike Bailey is 2-0 against Japan tonight. That is very true. That is very true. Bailey's going to be the MVP of WrestleMania weekend without winning a match.
He very well could. He very well could.
I mean, my guess is he'll probably beat Joey Janela tomorrow night on spring break, but I don't know.
Suzuki only won 1 match, and he was the MVP last year.
Yeah. He needs to go do a bump and get ready for his next match. Damn, Blue. So, all right, because it's late, I'm going to wind this up. That was the final match of Impact Multiverse United. Thank you all for joining us. Thanks to the new people. Cyber Adam, thanks for joining us, being here. Rally, thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the new people. Thanks for all the regular supporters and the people that are here. Thanks to anyone that was watching. You didn't chat in.
ALW.
Yes, sir.
I want to know, who's your favorite character in Bad Batch?
Ooh. That's a good question. Hold on for just 1 sec.
Okay.
I got to think about that for a second. In the meantime, let me finish taking the time, then I'll tell you when we're off here. Let's see. So, yes, thank you for joining us here at Workhorse Wrestling Network for what was Impact Multiverse United. Some good matches. You guys got a match of the night and an MVP, LVP? Let's do it that way.
Murder Grandpa versus Kenta.
Go ahead. Murder Grandpa
Yep,
versus Kenta.
that one.
All 3 of us have the same match tonight. How about MVP?
Match of the weekend so far.
My MVP is Leo Rush. Came in the clutch, and that was a banger of a match as well.
And you see, my MVP is actually Kushida. So
Yeah. Oh, geez. My MVP at this point is Mike Bailey, even though he's lost 2 matches, because he's going to come out still looking like an amazing guy. Like, he's going to come out best wrestler of the weekend, even though he's already lost 2 matches and might lose all 3. So to be that Teflon is amazing. And the LVP from this show, man, I don't know. That's tough.
Right.
Geez. I guess the LVP would be PCO.
Knight. I'm going to go with
He
Knight.
won.
I know, but I just because I hate PCO, I can't. Because I have to see PCO on my anytime I have to see PCO on my TV, he's the LVP.
Knight took the pin against as and Nika calls him lighter Ricochet. So
Ricochet.
I'm gonna give that to the person who lost the lighter Ricochet.
That match was was the match of the night in the beginning too. That match was really good as well.
So
the
that's
X Division
real hot.
Championship, yeah. So
I'm doing LVP, the freaking second ref in Kenta versus Murder. Where the frick did you go? Where do you come from? How did you not see that?
Blue, he wasn't even on the show.
He wasn't even on the show.
It's not even the same company. Jesus, Blue, come on now. All right. So we will be back tomorrow, Friday, right here at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. for our first show, Ring of Honor. That will Supercard. That will bleed into SmackDown. Go away, go home show before WrestleMania, as well as Rampage, and then lead into Joey Janela's spring break. So it's a long night tomorrow night as well. So please join us here live. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on this video, hit the bell to be notified for all the new content we drop, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.
Throw up your hands.